nimechakaa, unitilie dharau. Mimi binadamu nimesahau, unaishi kwa dhamani, unaishi kwa imani. Mbele zako mimi sina haki, mbele zake mimi uliniona mie eti hati ya kula nawe sani moja, tulipotiliwa chakula nyumba moja, tulipofaa kuishi pamoja, wema wake taji la upendo juu yangu, ndani yake vikuwa na uoga vyote upewa kimya. Ulinipuuza mie sahani moja, nyumba moja, mimi mwanake usiku nitalala, mbele zake Maulana sote tuko sawa. Mimi mwanake usiku nitalala, mbele zake Maulana sote tuko sawa. Mimi mwanake usiku nitalala, mbele zake Maulana sote tuko sawa. Mimi mwanake usiku nitalala, mbele zake Maulana sote tuko sawa. Nitalala mbele zake, mimi mtoto wake, mimi toto lake. Usiku nitalala, nitangorota, nitajifunika gubi, nitangorota, sitaamuka, sababu wewe haunipendi. Nitalala sana, mimi mwanake, chako ni changu, oh, sote tuko sawa, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Itabadilisha mtaa music,
Main Switch Production.
una nyumba nzuri, una bibi mzuri, mbona uko nje unaranda? Una mtoto wazuri, una bwana mzuri, mbona uko nje unaranda? Kitu kizuri mbona wewe kamata, watatamanye fisi wewe ridhika. Kitu kizuri dada wewe kamata, watatamanye fisi wewe ridhika. Kila mtu anatamani pesa na mali ya kutesa, naomba Mungu mimi nitosheke, nisizidiwe na mawazo. Kila mtu anatamani pesa na mali ya kutesa, naomba Mungu mimi nitosheke, nisiwawe na mawazo. Hiyo kidogo tosheka nacho, hiyo kidogo ridhika nayo, hiyo kidogo tosheka nacho, hiyo kidogo na mali ni ya nini? Ninaipata na siridhiki, nikikosa sina amani, yeah. Na afya ninayo nzuri, na kazi nzuri, maisha mazuri, sijui mwaziriki. Nikipata hiyo, ninataka ile, nikipata ile, ninataka ile, nikipata hiyo, ninataka ile. tosheka. Moyo wangu tosheka. Tosheka. Baba nilishe. Tosheka. Moyo wangu tosheka. Tosheka. Baba nilishe. Ninataka ile. Nikipata ile. Ninataka ile. Nikipata yo. Ninataka ile. Nikipata ile. Ninataka ile.
Nakwambia tosheka.
Tosheka.
Lakini kidogo kwa naye.
Tosheka manze, we tosheka.
Sawa
Sawa.
wewe ni size 8. Tosheka kama ni size 9.
Kawe ni toothpick. Tosheka. Wacha kujaza vitu huko nyuma. Tosheka. But yes sir, this right here
is the biggest
the baddest
and the guanest
show across East and Central and currently South Africa. This right here is the Quorum Show. And of course, once you go Quorum,
Man, you don't come back.
you can't come back from this one. You're gonna. Maombi peke yake ndio itakusaidia. Sawa sawa. It is bad. It is like a cult. Yes sir. And every day we are recruiting new members. And as of course, you've been seeing it pale Instagram. But before we get there, my good name is BIKO, the big CEO, just in case you didn't know.
And my good name is ABORN, Mr. MUTHONDU. And
Yes,
you already
sir.
know what we're gonna do. We're here at the
Yes, sir.
Quorum.
We keep it real, we keep it raw, we keep it streets. This is the Quorum Show. Checky, it is a big show today, Yani. Another fine Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
We are celebrating July in November.
Kabisa.
Do you know what that means?
Kumeanza kukiwa chili. That's what's happening. Tuna control
Kabisa, kabisa. And of
That's what
course,
we're doing.
si wanza na roho. Venye tutamaliza na inakuwaga ngori. Jimmy Gates started us off.
Huratete.
Tunaenda.
Huratete. Huratete ni wapi?
Mi Buddha.
Sema hizo mali.
Buratete ni mali Quorum Show wanapatanaga na July.
Oh.
That's why that song started. Ni place flani, it is spiritual.
Buratete.
Yeah, it is spiritual. It is mental.
Si physical. Never physical. Tupande kwa math. Tunaenda huratete.
Yes sir, and after that we had Moana K, rest in peace to, you know, manze, legend, Mr. Kabere and Benachi right there, sindio. And after that tukaplay Tosheka, the biggest. I'll say by the way wamenilea, bro. You don't understand. Musically, these guys have actually raised me. Like, I've just been growing up to the music. But far away from that, ladies and gentlemen, wa babas, wa mamas, wa gukas, na wa shosho,
However you
vijana.
identify as.
What up, what up, what up?
In the house, we have the biggest.
What's good,
Yes, sir.
Fucking July.
Yo, it's effing July, man.
What's
How much
up?
is
What's
that?
up?
Hey,
What's
hey,
up?
hey, hey. How you doing, man? How you doing? It's finally,
That's the morning.
you know, it's just finally a blessing, yani. It's a vibe. It's a good aura to have you know, here. Good vibrations, man.
Thank you. Thank
Yo.
You're looking good.
I'm
brother.
feeling good. I'm just happy to be here. Wallahi, I'm happy. The vibes are right. I'm
Tunaenda huratete.
excited.
Tunaenda huratete. Tunaenda place.
Wallahi, wallahi.
You know, we've been talking to July for a minute, yani. Tunachochana to mapiar. But finally we're here.
Oh, yeah.
And this has also been one of the most requested
Yeah?
link-ups, actually.
What?
Yes sir. What's up? Like, by the way, you guys should actually, we've been teasing, man. We've been teasing and guys are like, yeah, let's do it. So this show is currently streaming on www.twitch.com and www.254.radio, right? We'll also post it pale YouTube and pale Spotify.
And tunaenda live on our IG right about that.
Crazy. Make sure you can request your music. Sawa, we keep it 100% Kenyan music. You know what it is?
You know what it is. 100% music.
254 radio. What is happening? Kuna vitu tuna tweet, kuna vitu tuna post pale kwa story.
Yo, we will talk about all that. We will talk about it. Mimi najua ni nini imehappen. Yeah. I know what's happening. We will tell you. But of course, that and so much more trending topics, good music, good vibration, some beautiful conversation, manze. Keep it locked. This right here is the biggest, the baddest, and the Guana show across East Central and currently South Africa. The Quorum show right here. Yo,
what's up?
Ebu Kwanza, before we go far, what music are you currently listening to?
My music.
You're listening to your music.
My music.
It's F in July.
But currently, Wakadinali. Wakadinali Boutros. Who's this? Kinoti, Safe Space, Caleb Awiti.
Oh man.
Sabi Woo.
Hey, that's some good.
That's
Some ABORN link me after that. Sabi Woo. And I have been crazy.
Bed of Roses is crazy.
I've been crazy for that.
No.
I don't know.
Insane.
Yeah.
I had to play it for my mom. She was like, Sasa ini nini na
Where?
I told her, madam, this is legendary music. Can you listen?
All right, so we're gonna go into some music right now, and then when we come back, we get into the nitty gritties. We get to know about wiki yetu imekuwa vipi, and you also get to tell us. So link us up,
Awesome.
Instagram, The Quorum Show, Secretly July.
On all social media platforms.
All social media platforms,
All of
Secretly
them.
July. Make sure you follow. Keep it interactive. This is Wakadinali MCA. Yes, sir.
Nice.
MC, still MCA, USA, USB, naka charger type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB. MC, still MCA, USA, USB, naka charger type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB. Screen yangu bado ni JVC, old school blood mi wana KBC. Kichwa mbaya siwa siski, watu wa CBC unaweza tuita Gen Z. Same things she still never change, bado MVP tukimalizanga game. Sioni haya zetu zikikana shi, mindo VIP kwa show zote mna attend. JWK ukituona GK, jeshi ya B imekaa mkuharibu South C. Barricade kuna wale wanaike, jeshi ya D imekaa mkuharibu South B. AV ukidai tuchome scene, kachoma picha jua tunaga ID. MP ajeskia our plea, mara IBC vitu watetu saidi. MC, still MCA, USA, USB, naka charger type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB. MC, still MCA, USA, USB, naka charger type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB.
Yo, ni kama ndo niliwaletea corona. Wanabonga very bad, loud, awa maheta mdhi. Snake kula kona, sababu sao music oneshanga arrogance. Nikitaka peng labda nikitaka ring, Lupita Anyezi labda akitaka ring. Njuni kuficha ring tukeduma featuring. Sprite lean na nicotine, dry G na nicotine. Hi honey I'm home. Nazikindergarten magidesha, since kindergarten na daingi Kim Kardashian. Mombasa, Naivasha, ama nikupeleke Rhodesia, ama Damba Moro, acha ni ani Ruwaigoro.
MC, still MCA, USA, USB, naka charger type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB. MC, still MCA, USA, USB, naka charger type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB.
Yo, this year niko fully loaded. MCA mbele ya wase skuli gode. Choose kazi cho uchumi ngori. Usilize nafanya nini, niko shughuli zote. Usimes na ishit ni dip. Dem yako sikumdishi nilimpimp. Kurura windows ni tint. Karawa na chunguza nini ina stink. Brethren, how you behaving? KSM vitu tulifanya Airbnb. MC wenu bado MCM. That's why they can compare me and them. Juu ya chats kama VOM. Juu ya cash uone violence. Niluliza motherland ama ubeiwe Benz. Kovi on demand, warazi wana tens.
MC, still MCA, USA, USB, nakachaja type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB. MC, still MCA, USA, USB, nakachaja type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB. MC, still MCA, USA, USB, nakachaja type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB. MC, still MCA, USA, USB, nakachaja type C. Character we develop vipa, ADHD ndani ya ABNB.
Yo, nilingia mechi kabla niingia dole. Nikicheki heta na muonyesha kidole. Now they wanna talk, ati wanna date tuonge. Si tuli break up, si unichore. Nilikwanga lek kabla niingie kole. Kama ni form basi kuja nikutole. Mi niko zabe na mashada na makonje. Nikipiga kitu ako za kuwa mpole. Pole pole, ganji zina kamtu pole pole. Una kamara kasi ukuje pole pole. Dogo dogo pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Gaji zina kamdu pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Dogo dogo pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Come slowly, just know your opinion, it don't control me. Really call my legs, don't know what the man told me. How they can't hold me. You see yes it is, I'm tryna ball like I'm cold. High school ilikuwa na washa ndani ya chodi. No fake friends, hakuna moja ndani ya mbogi. I just want that rich life, fast cars, private jet, millions in the bank, and I'm a baby got food. Yeah, that's my kind of shit. I just popped the bean, now I'm feeling kinda lit. I just want some yak, I'm not really trying to hit. Maybe hit then dip, you won't see no sign of it. You know my shit is timeless, going more and childless. Anapenda shada, I call her your highness. I come in the same, but will you be my lioness? Everything is more, everything is fine things. Yo, nilingia mechi kabla niingia dole. Nikicheki heta na muonyesha kidole. Now they wanna talk, ati wanna date tuonge. Si tuli break up, si unichore. Nilikwanga lek kabla niingie kole. Kama ni form basi kuja nikutole. Mi niko zabe na mashada na makonje. Nikipiga kitu ako za kuwa mpole. Pole pole, ganji zina kamtu pole pole. Una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Dogo dogo pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Ganji zina kamtu pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Dogo dogo pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole.
Easy kuja pole pole. I want a team, you can call me Ole Ole. I'm spitting fire, nothing new, just like the old days. I'm tryna do better and get rid of my old ways. Speaking of, I used to fuck with him the long way. Now see as he pick up if he call me. I can't let nobody stop me. I can never ever let nobody bomb me. Them rainbow on a haga imejaa. Pretty pretty man, you can't handle her. Pretty pretty man, I can't be the pursuer. Wakitaka be see wanatuma mabarua anyway. Andamani utadai kusema pole. Jaribu beef utakula tu vidole. Pressure, mi siwezi kuwa mpole. But I'm still patient, nitakam tu pole pole.
Yo, nilingia mechi kabla niingia dole. Nikicheki heta na muonyesha kidole. Now they wanna talk, ati wanna date tuonge. Si tuli break up, si unichore. Nilikwanga lek kabla niingie kole. Kama ni form basi kuja nikutole. Mi niko zabe na mashada na makonje. Nikipiga kitu ako za kuwa mpole. Pole pole, ganji zina kamtu pole pole. Una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Dogo dogo pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Ganji zina kamtu pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole. Dogo dogo pole pole, una kamaraka si ukuje pole pole.
Unaweza nicheki like that, nikakuchapa kijab, nikuwa chichini rukinia. Unajua nina roll with the best, nina ball with the rest, nini Chris with the Caribbean. Bado watu na tumestra pizza, neto jinga na kuweka next to gita. Smoke cigar mungo cut flex with this one, best in this one. Money pass the shisha. Nita ujinga na mic, touch your family. Kondo wa kuchoto ni mic, pota na bangili, side pota na bangili, bang bang bila jangili. Straight to your face, I'm right after your cavity. Baka wa leo nina shukuru ja, kasi ye, ningeanguka chini pungulu paju, vitu zenye nilifanya ndo nifukuze njaa, zilikuwa kabu kuhanda na marungu kwa paa.
Nafanya wala walikuwa nadhani wanajasa wapata waka vugu kufanya ama kwanza mrukuruko na akili na hawa wapizani rukuruku kwa ajili ya istahili na hiyo taki mugu si ajali ya ustahili kwa jua ina nendo karama ya kurukuku wa baba ya tunaita na wajukuku na kitu watu wa juu kitabo zitulikuwa kama ndugu wanakufanyisha kazi ya kuda na zilipa kama jugu sana baba tikarika si uwicho wa mabaka, uwicho wa kapa, uwicho wa msuki kupatana na mablugu so ukikipata kwako nyanyatea usinisheki la ikadi bosi na nisheki la ikwadi kwani na nisheki la ikwadi usinisheki kama mjisheki usinisheki bosi na nisheki la ikadi kase usinisheki la ikadi kwani na nisheki la ikwadi ukinipata miko kwa kazi ya usinishi bosi na nisheki la ikadi
Ukinipata nina tesa, nakimbiza kanesa na kesha ndio niwazake pata hizi pesa. Kwa dai na Vanessa, makali bila chesa, mangwai na pitisha ukidai weitisha utapewa. Tangu tuanze kushikisha watu wamekerwa. Hit song kwa kila station, kutarwa, pistol kileta zako, utamarwa. Kijana mimi nitapigajo kwa malwa.
Ase unabidini, ulinibidi kande kabedia kuchekita kisa usale kaidi badi lakini na kuangaliza sikari kapiga nani. Wata nisema kisi kusalei, kamisha nileta tofali bali itabidi mimi niko hakushaje. Wata nezea mekena tumetekea tumelegea kuna kulegea niseriba kama negea nikea.
Said I'll jump into the lead. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief.
Bosi na nisheki la ikwani, kwani na nisheki la ikwani. Ukinisheki kama mjisheki usinisheki, bosi na nisheki la ikwani. Kase usinisheki la ikwani, kwani na nisheki la ikwani. Ukinisheki
Yes. Mwanangu will be coming up. Usijali. It's not. It's. I was trying to keep it a secret. Ikitokelezea ukianza, si ndio? All right. We are back. And yes, some good vibes in the building. This right here is the biggest, the baddest, and the cool. Sorry, man. Woo-wee. Ulimi imeanza kuteleza.
Umepitia mahali fulani, ni wapi hapo? Tuambie.
Ni wewe ulinipitisha. You know when you wake up in the morning, alafu upitie mahali ati ni kwa madhe. Na si madhako. It's crazy. Like when you go for your nika ukitembelea auntie, they spoil you like crazy. Nimepitishwa kwa madhe ya mtu fulani mahali asubuhi. Hey. And she is literally lit.
I'm so lit.
We have Secretly July in the building. My name is BIKO, the big CEO, just in case you didn't know.
My good name is ABORN, Mr. MUTHONDU. In the building.
And it's your girl Secretly July in the building as well.
This building, any building, gang. We are all in the building. Which building?
Masters in the building, bro. What?
Yes, sir, manze. But it's a good vibe, manze. Good vibe. You know, I was just listening to that music, and I was thinking about our journeys when it comes to the creative arts. And then I've been not stalking you, but I've been looking you up, July, and you paint.
I do.
Hizo ni mapepo gani?
Good.
Yes,
Do you know this? for you to be a painter, you have to be crazy on some levels, no?
You
can't see things the way we see things.
Of course not.
Do you see like more colors than we do?
Of course.
Oh my god.
For real.
Of course, everything is vibrant for me. Like for me, funny enough, what I was thinking about the other day is the only way my life is fulfilling is if it's colorful. So the colors I pick up in a day are usually so many. I'm like, wow, I see something dope. I'm like, fuck, I wish I could paint. Am I allowed to cuss on your show?
Yeah, you can.
I think so. We will ask Ezekiel Mutua if there's a problem. I will call Ezekiel Mutua and ask if there's a problem.
There's no me I cuss on my show.
You
On my
cuss.
show I
You
talk about
cuss.
anything.
Shida yetu ni kuna watoto wanasikiza
okay.
show
Sorry.
watoto wa shule.
But yes.
There's a high school, by the way, and sorry for cutting you short. There's a high school in Kiambu who every Saturday morning will bring their kids out into the entertainment hall and they listen to Radio 254 just to tune into the Quorum show.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, it's not a lie. As you go on.
Me, my shows are usually, my show is called Happy Hour.
Yeah.
Don't listen to my show. That's some
But it's 5 p.m. somewhere.
But yeah.
Yo. So when you're looking at us currently, we're warning Kenya sisi.
You probably are not seeing what I'm seeing. But of course, you have to be some other level of a bit crazy to be an artist, to see things. You have to turn even the most darkest things into something beautiful.
And beautiful things into dark things.
And beautiful things into dark things. I love that.
Wow. So which one of them came first for you? Was it the music or was it the painting?
So growing up, my dad used to really push me to try different things and try new things. But nakumbuka nilikuwa nimejoin Kianda school. Alafu kuna dem alikuwa stand in front of the class. She was the only singer that was singing with the high school girls, the high school choir. She was the lead singer for the high school choir. And that time we're in class 4. Akaanza kuimba. I was like, but mimi naimbanga kwa shower. And I sound just as good, so I might as well try. The minute the teacher asked, Aya Sawa, who else wants to sing? Me, I raised my hand. I was like, yo, I want to sing as well. Got in front of the class and started singing. I was like, damn, I really like this feeling. I really like this feeling. But nikafika point now when I was performing in school, in high school, all of that, nikaingia uni, nikaambiwa hiyo story ya aya wachana na muziki.
Hey, now
get serious with life.
Serious with your life, girl.
It's the talk.
That's what I was told. The talk. I was given the talk. Get serious with your life.
Wow.
So that's why people are asking me, yo, why are you starting music right now? I'll be honest. One, it's because my spirit was killed because of that.
Yeah.
My spirit was killed. I was told, yo, okay, fanya law. But
mbona kila perona anatukanga tufanya law?
See, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. Our parents are criminals. They want us to study law so that we can defend them.
BIKO.
As usual, celebrity land in the building. Mr. Teddy TRIVAD Peters has just landed. Yes, sir. Itakuwa vipi bro?
Salama sana bro, inakuaje?
Mimi niko fiti manze, chopa ngapi ndio ufike hapa?
My PA was telling me 11. So me, I'm telling the guy, it is 9. Alright?
Yeah.
So can you confirm with these people?
What?
Jamaa,
your PA called me. And I told them, kwanza walinipigia watatu. I don't know how many PAs do you have, bro?
There's a new one. There's a new one.
Yeah, but new one.
There was this guy.
Kana na switch PA kama madem tu haraka wanene.
The government kuja unabadilisha pia watu.
Napigiwa na watu watatu ati nimebadilisha time ya show. Naambia Teddy Kenya anatumia mwambieni awache.
Ndio my PA. Sasa kitu tutafanya ni kuweka I employ somebody from this station. So that it's simple, all right? Nakuuliza mnaambiwa nini?
Sawa.
Aliambia tunaenda saa 7, tunaenda. Alright? But it's nice I'm here manze, tunashukuru Mungu manze.
Welcome in the building.
Awesome weekend.
Oh yeah.
Naona na wabamba manze mmeniweka nje mko na ufala.
Naona ni kama umegain 500 grams.
Tangu tuonane. Ni pesa. Nataka kuambia.
Ni pesa.
Beba mingi.
Sasa hii sisi ndio tuko kwa serikali. Right?
Mlibetiwa mkapitishwa.
But it's been an awesome week.
Oh yeah. Mimi wiki yangu imenibamba, lakini unajua Kenya imekuwa ni ile tu.
Ile azin.
Unajua kitu imenibamba hii wiki ni vile tumeenda kunini kuinaugurate Quiver Hotel Kenol, Quiver Lounge pale Kenol na mabishop. You know, mimi hiyo kitu hii wiki imeniinspire. I don't know kama mliona.
Mimi Kenya niliona.
Holy water.
Unajua?
Yeah.
Hata ndio nilikuwa we were discussing that proprietor.
Yeah.
Wa Quiver. Akaniambia please when you reach there mkiwa na CEO try to tell these people signs of a successful business. First of all, it has a launch, all right? There's an inauguration ceremony. So for it to have that inauguration thingy, it meant that is a successful business.
It's already successful before it started.
Kitu inafanya vilabu zinaanguka. Ni ainanga launch, aina inauguration.
But sasa the bishop wamekuja, mimi naona ni kama wamekuja kutubu dhambi zenye we are yet to commit there.
Ni serikali inasema hivyo. Like you know we also dedicated state house.
Serikali ni ya.
Sasa hiyo ukifungua biashara lazima ulete pastor afanye ile kitu.
Dedicate it.
Hata yangu ya wana muziki nitafute
hata Freemason tuna dedicate.
Alafu mnamwaga kamzinga kiasi.
Mnamwaga kamzinga ka quivers.
Kamzinga kidogo.
Na ujinga hivi kwa show. For real. Manzi, I love
it. In the constitution.
Lazima umwage kamzinga kidogo. It is very important.
It's a must.
It is a must. But yeah, it has been an awesome week. Mimi kwanza Unasikia vile ulimi yangu ina test. It is testing me.
Right.
But kwanza mimi, the one thing that has just blown my mind hii wiki ni kamvua. Nilikuwa nateseka na mandoo. You know I have a small garden hapo mtaa.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa nateseka na mandoo kumwaga maji. Sasa hizi
ama mchanga bro. Mchanga ilikuwa nateseka, it was so dry at some point nilikuwa nashangaa.
Yangu ilikuwa imepanua mdomo.
Tumaji tukiingia.
Yanataka tu maji. Yeah, so hiyo mvua imekuwa a blessing. Isipokuwa leo asubuhi imekuwa testing. Imenitesa. Isipokuwa leo. Mwenye anataka na hiyo tap by the way. Tutapatana hata nakuja huko.
Tunafaa.
Yes sir, manze imekuwa crazy. Wiki yako imekuwaje Samido?
Mimi wiki yangu imekuwa calm, collected. Oh yeah.
Smooth, soft life.
Unajua kukinyesha itabidi watu wakae ndani ya nyumba. Waanze kupata zile thoughts, existential thoughts.
Wewe nianza kukushuku bro. Nimeanza kumshuku.
Existential
crisis.
Existential crisis. Hebu papanua. Hebu papanua hiyo. Hebu tupekenyulie bro. Hebu pekenyulie nikisema nini bana?
Existential crisis. Ni zile maswali zinakukujianga, unaanza kujiuliza, am I on the right path? What am I doing here? Mbona nasukuma watu huku?
Hiyo kwangu inaitangwa paranoia.
Thank you.
That is just paranoia. Hizo majini unatafuta ngumu wacha kidogo bana. Why you complicating life? Ati exact triple X nini? Exact sema nini? Stop hapa. You are having paranoia. Stop smoking.
Stop.
Thank you.
Kijana, okoka.
Media. I am being accused.
Sisi kama media tumekataa hiyo maneno.
July, I tell these guys. Mimi, my personal doctor is 0 sufuri. That's my personal doctor. 0 is my personal doctor. Hata asubuhi before nikuje show, I was telling him, you know, today bro, I'm supposed to have a big show and I'm feeling I'm out of mood, amenipea medication. That guy has given me some medication that has worked.
Sound poa. Sijui kwa nini sound poa.
Kwa nini?
Amekupea medication.
Cheki, ameniandikia madawa.
I don't know.
These guys who like to read into things. Wachana na frame. No, wachana na frame. Sisi sio mashisho. What are you talking about? Wewe wachana hizo mambo zako. Where you are going, I can see the crisis that you want to bring.
Unajua mimi nasikiza.
Shetani ashindwe.
Uratete.
Waliteta sana kwa media.
0 wameleta shida.
Wakiwa na ndugu ya Rafton, ndugu ya Daddy Owen, sorry. Na Daddy Owen mwenyewe.
Hata yeye alikuwa hapo.
In fact, you know, their younger brother called Sledge was supposed to be here this morning.
Rada.
Apige hiyo kelele.
Atuambie ngori ni gani?
Yes, wasanii wamekuwa wakiambiwa na Eric Omondi, nunua Lamborghini, nunua Kedoke, Escalade, nunua
Okay.
hiyo ni kingine. Hiyo ni kingine.
Utafanya ni dedi.
Wrong Instagram page. Sasa wakaambiwa wanunue inaitwa nini? Sasa wewe na 0 by the way.
Mimi nimeuliza swali nikajibu.
Mnatukosea.
Provide more kwa
Wasanii wana
Niambia ni what
hizi gari za nyaznanga vichwa zinaitangwa aje? Hazina ziko za hewa. Hizi za convertible.
Yes.
Where do you come from, my brother?
Kuna Kenya wasanii ndo wanunue tuongee kwa media. Tuongee kwa media at least. Sasa ni Burna Boy peke yake. Na anaitwa nani huyu kijana wa Kongo? Huyu jamaa wa Kongo anaitwa
Ramaphosa.
Si Ramaphosa, huyu wa Kongo. Fally Ipupa. Sasa wakaenda kuteta.
Wameenda kuteta.
Rafton. Na Sledge. Na Pinches. Hata Pinches alikuwa hapo huko muona. Angalia kwa hizo video huko nyuma.
Kamudu massive.
Kamudu acha nikuambie ni mimi nililala. So wakasema sisi tuko na Lamborghini, ni venye zimeibiwa, MCSK, hata wametengeneza ministry, arts and culture. Na kukaenda hivyo. Kidis naye. Ulisikia Kidis?
Za Kidis hebu nichapie hizi.
Anasema eti ndugu yake mshamba, you know mshamba. Mshamba sahi anasimama governor na pesa ya Kidis. Ametumia jingo ya Kidis for 5 years. Anasema kedo kama 9.2 million.
Huyo ameomoka.
Hiyo si campaign mzima.
Hiyo ameomoka bana.
Sasa kukaenda hii.
Kaenda kwa kumeenda.
So that is why we are suffering. Na mimi nikasema hivi. Unaona kama Kenyans this week we just need kama una give up. Kama unajinyonge mtu wangu. Kama unataka hakuna eti nini ama nini juu sasa hakuna. Ni Burna Boy peke yake.
The biggest story sahizi
ni ati something imehappen hapo 254 radio tweet kubwa.
Ngoja mimi this is my theory. There was a tweet that went out. 254 radio tweeted. Mimi give up. That is loosely translated. So radio 254 is basically just alitweet akasema manze this creative shit ain't working. It doesn't pay. And in fact, guys should concentrate on schools and listen to your uncles, your brothers, your mothers, waskizeni. Yeah, that's lakini me I don't think that's radio 254. I think either Icon Radio, NRG Radio, Radio Jambo, one of those three wametuhack and we're investigating. Someone hacked us.
Who could have special interest? Unajua tulikuwa tuenda law school. Nani anaweza kuwa na special interest? Who doesn't?
Kuna mtu hapa alienda law school.
Hapo sina maoni lakini
I dropped out, man.
Ulifika wapi?
Where did you get?
I finished second year. dropped out of law school.
So at least you can say objection.
Objection.
Unaweza funga mtu.
Unaweza funga mtu.
Unaweza explainia Teddy counselor na
Tutapata
counselor.
mwenye alituhack. Tutapata mwenye alituhack.
We will get you.
We will get you.
Yeah.
We are investigating, by the way. We have
Lakini unajua pia pale Instagram pia tulipost story nyingine.
gani hiyo?
Yo ya gani?
Ya kusema thank you to all
Thank you
those
to everyone who's been listening.
to us. Thank you to everyone who donated and everyone
been
who
real.
fucked with us. It's been real.
Sounds like what you would say at a funeral.
Sasa hiyo ndio kitu imenistua my friend. Hata unajua nilikuwa nimeanza kusoma Bible.
Wallahi wewe ukasoma Bible.
Lazima uende ushikilie mtu. Mtu anataka kuenda.
Ngori. Alafu sasa ujue coincidentally this morning when we came here kulikuwa na lockdown.
Kabisa.
Na yellow tape.
Hapa.
Yellow
Na
tape.
angels wawili na masword.
Na yellow tape.
Na yellow tape.
Okay, seriously. Nani anauza hizi vitu?
Imeandikwa
Who is selling these things?
Imeandikwa farewell.
For real?
No, we had to like negotiate to say let's do a show as we investigate kwa sababu there is no way we will let these perpetrators that word, I've used that word correctly.
Yes, you have.
Perpetrators.
Yes, you have.
Perpetrators. Let me now repeat that. We will not let these perpetrators get away with hacking us. Radio 254 is not giving up.
Hebu waambie.
Me I'm supporting. Wewe sema tu.
Nini nini nafaa kusema?
Perpetrators umesema.
Perpetrators.
Unafaa muongea DCI hapa.
Ni mawazi mingi tu na nilikuwa nimekram tatu. Nimekumbuka moja.
Perpetrators iko sawa. Kama umesema hiyo.
Nilikuwa nimekram like 3 words.
Basi sijui nani anaochingi legal dramas ama zile movies ama investigators.
Mimi.
Suits akina
CSI.
akina sijui
nyoka kuota. Ondiek nyoka kuota.
Huyo mwenye anawaga watu how to get away with murder.
Exactly.
Ngoja. Amwachingi vioja mahakamani nyuase. It is not kwani hiyo si legal drama.
Lakini unataka kutoka anza kuleta watu wa shembe tenge. Tutembe tena tukitembe lera. Kidogo nilianza kuelewa.
Jisijia wako huko ana represent mbaya. Hao ndio kwanza wako na makesi. It makes sense. It makes sense that those are the guys kwa sababu ni kina nani wanashikagwa. That's very deep. So
Hey,
by the way, if you guys want to watch some good legal drama, come on, something you can watch.
so watu wa legal dramas unajua hapa tunaweza come up na theories. What's happening?
Yeah.
What's
Kabisa.
Let's tuanze na mto paralegal. July.
My theory.
Your theory.
My theory is kuna msee fulani alikuwa amekaa home akaona hao wase wana grow wana take over. Wacha tu tuwatweetie ka tweet kamoja hapo itawaharibia reputation na tuwaweke ka story kwa Instagram talking about it's been real threatening to leave, threatening for 254 to close down, to shut down. That is my theory. But skiza tutawapata juu some of us did good IT in school.
Hata nimekuja
I
na
will hunt
laptop.
them down myself if I have to.
Tumekuja na laptop asubuhi ya leo.
Tumekaa na laptop hapa tuko ready to find out. Tutakupata.
Brav. We know how to
Alright.
Google shit.
Yeah.
Tutafanya vitu bana.
Tutafanya vitu mahaki. Dark web.
Tunapiga tu facts. This is threats by the way.
Yes, sir. We're just telling you that whoever has hacked us and is trying to feed us that negative energy. Chetani ya chidwe, like our Nyeri people would put it. Chetani ya chidwe na chidwe. Chidwo. This right here is the Quorum Show, the biggest, the baddest, and the Guane Show across East Central and currently South Africa. You are listening in to Full Vibes Mzuka. Coming up, it's Boutros Mwanangu featuring Mwanyax. biggest songs. Ndio hii ni bad man. Hii ni bad. Hata mimi napenda hii ngoma. By the way tunatafuta mse ametuhack. If you have a clue,
we are finding you.
We are giving. Ile tango aje bounty. Ni bounty. Mimi kwanza nimetuma bounty yangu nimekelea 5k.
Umekelea 5k mwenye amehack.
Mtu ukipata huyo haka. Mimi nitapea wewe 5k.
5k? I was ready to give hot dogs kutoka huyo msiana mamanga hapa nje.
Kabisa 5k na hot dogs.
5k na ma hot dogs.
Buda.
Hata mimi nifikirie na hapa nini.
Wewe kama ni mzee wa IT bana. Get your thing, get your fingers.
Yeah man. Let your fingers do the working.
Da chakula.
Yeah man, let your do my finger kama wewe ni mtu wa IT, finger that laptop. Like let the fingers, you understand? You get me. I'm not trying to be like, I'm just saying
you below unatumia finger.
Umetoka wapi? Umezaliwa na nani? I'm guessing we mtamu kamshikaki. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Kilo ni ngapi? Hiyo nyuma imekubali. Pile kwa wapi? Ndio kweresi kuingia ndani. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Umetoka wapi? Umezaliwa na nani? I'm guessing we mtamu kamshikaki. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Kilo ni ngapi? Hiyo nyuma imekubali. Pile kwa wapi? Ndio kweresi kuingia ndani. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Let me whisper in your ear, baby, let me tell you something. Mukulaga fresh, miskulangi mabakish. Naipendanga homegrown, kitu tamu kama radish. Nasiko napenda bangi, kwani mtoto wa shetani. Next thing niko ndethe after 1 minute tuko na kaki. Ilo vile ni rare, mwanaume akwambia ngeo sitaki. Bila naitafuna ungedhani buti yako jabi. Bila nijibamba nikabaki out ya asking. Umetoka wapi? Umezaliwa na nani? I'm guessing we mtamu kamshikaki. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Kilo ni ngapi? Hiyo nyuma imekubali. Bila kwa wapi? Ndio kweresi kuingia ndani. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali.
Shida ni gani? Rada mtaani. Vile we msupa unatesti mshikaki. Mwanangu keja kuna bangi. Venye unatisha wafukuza washikaji. Mwanangu na kuna siku miuchoma picha I guess. Ni shida jua ufanya zinashika I bet. Na siri ni miushinda kwenye insta nikizozanga mapicha na kubangwa na mafilter my dear. Mteja patikani. Mwanangu umezaliwa na nani? Mwanangu tamu kawasali. Mwanangu ushapita mtihani.
Umetoka wapi? Umezaliwa na nani? I'm guessing we mtamu kamshikaki. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Kilo ni ngapi? Hiyo nyuma imekubali. Pile kwa wapi? Ndio kweresi kuingia ndani. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Umetoka wapi? Umezaliwa na nani? I'm guessing we mtamu kamshikaki. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali. Kilo ni ngapi? Hiyo nyuma imekubali. Pile kwa wapi? Ndio kweresi kuingia ndani. Mwanangu nikishika utanishtaki. Mwanangu nikiuliza utakubali.
Ay, ay, till I'm gone. Ay, ay, till I'm, ay, ay. You know I can never tell a lie and I don't, ay. Hoes kissing in the yard and in the front, ay. I'm on crazy shit tonight till I'm gone, ay. If it's on, then it's on. Hella shit be poppin', I can't wait to put that shit up in a song, ay. I be going so harder than I pump, Want the smoke, I strap that fire in a bomb, ay. If it's on, then it's on, ay. I said no more parties, now I'm sitting at a party, ay. But what the fuck, I'm finna party. This whole women look like Cardi, but shit, my name Barbara, so I'm Barbie, ay, ay. Dude tryna holla, but I'm waiting for the cue. You know I can never let a freak come and shoot. This hoe off the vodka tryna deuce. I ain't tryna fight, I got a fork, I'm tryna use. I ain't tryna live, shit is great out here. Tryna sell a nigga dope, is smoking vape out here. Motherfucker got the cash right here. It's hella cash right here. I got these hoes right here. Shit says out here. Where the money at, dude? I got these hoes behind me, she ain't looking at you. Hey, hey, she ain't looking at you. I took a picture, I ain't tryna at you. Cause I ain't tryna at you. You know I can never tell a lie. And I don't, ay. Hoes kissing in the yard and in the front, ay. I'm on crazy shit tonight till I'm gone, ay. If it's on, then it's on. Hella shit be poppin', I can't wait to put that shit up in a song, ay. I be going so hard, it ain't a point.
Yeah.
Want the smoke, I strap that fire in a bomb, ay.
Yeah. Kuna msana headache juma nyaru anaseti Johnny Mob. Mina penda blunt, misi pendangi mabong. Nina ngeos haga yake yiswa lengi thong. Nimengia form, niko matiri, niko on. Nilingia nkesoba vile nitoka iko noma. Nilingia na dem decent after a while, she was a hoda. Misi pendangi kubonga, ulizo shopkeeper, mute me Trojan. Iyo kelele ya mtani, hakuna siku utanunulia mboga. Kama utafuti mboka, mijo manito na chuja around me. Silver saina dunga, no the stone is finally coming. Mina penanga madura, cause these niggas always capping. Bora pesa natuma, boys so cheap, the boys timing.
You know I can never tell a lie and I don't, ay. Hoes kissing in the yard and in the front, ay. I'm on crazy shit tonight till I'm gone, ay. If it's on, then it's on.
Hella shit be poppin', I can't wait to put that shit up in my song, ay. Yeah, she like me, yeah, she love that shit long, ay. Want this smoke, I'ma roll it to a blunt, ay. If it's on, then it's on. Cause you know I can never tell a lie and I don't. Hoes bad from the back to the front, ay. I'm going crazy all night, I'm on yo. If it's on, then it's on.
Yeah. Niko okay. Niko okay. Ala. Butros akiimba ni okay. Zile wimbo za kuwa faded, wanasema faded. Ndio hivyo.
Unaona ku embrace character.
Alafu pia I think it's a new language. Kuna wasanii wenye watakagi kusikika.
Exactly.
You clearly don't want me to hear what you say.
Exactly.
Hey, you people
yeah, na bongi ganje.
Hawa sasa watakangi kusikika.
Idea siana kila kitu militana.
CPN hiyo genge yao.
Zamali nimekuja kuwa matali. So unajua like uski
brother.
You speaking in tongues, my friend.
That's serious.
Unaenda church, unatupeleka kanisa.
But we understand.
We get you, man. We get you. It's okay. But we like to listen to some good fun, chill out music.
A big fast ya. Kuna Shengtezo, gang fulani ya Shengtezo. Na KRG The Don, mpaka KRG amefanya reaction na Kibe amefanya reaction. Shengtezo ni gang. Unaona Shemeteng. Sasa kuna branch nyingine Shemeteng inaitwa Shengtezo.
Sasa wanaweka tezo kila kitu mwisho.
kwanza wako mpaka na kama umesikia national anthem fulani imekuwa ikitrend huko nje ya Kenya.
Watu watatumaliza.
Mumbutungu.
Ile wacha nikwambia vijana wanafaa wafungwe. Kulai funga hao kwanza. Mumbutungu is what?
Mungu bro.
Hata ni Saja iko na saa. Mumbutungu. Ali wewe unachoma kwanza.
That's comparing na kitunguu, you know.
Mumbutungu is the extreme.
It's far. Yes. Far-fetched.
Muturu.
Yes, ndio nani tena?
Si Uhuru, natukana Uhuru.
Muturu.
Yeah. Yani hasa kwa watoke waongelee
waezi imba wanashindana kufanya turururu. Sasa kaamua kuweka kila kitu hapo.
Lakini mimi kitu moja,
those guys can sing.
They can sing. They can rap ama they can sing.
DJ Jones, those guys can sing.
For Lilo.
Wanaitwa nani? Shembeteng. No.
Yo gang.
There is a name.
Wako na ngoma na jua kali.
Wako na ngoma kali. Jeshi Jinga.
These guys are crazy. Yeah. Jeshi Jinga ni wanao. Speaking of Jeshi Jinga, Waku Music also did some crazy
na calligraph Jones.
Hiyo moja nayo ni baba yao.
Waku Music aka kasutika pink.
Buda.
Lazima tuseme kwa radio.
No, if you trying to be gangster. Ule gangster mwenye tunaona ule mungori.
Suit ya pink.
Vaa suit ya pink.
Kama mimi niko na kikombe ya pink, I'm gangster.
Hapana. Don't why are you confusing? Hatumaanishi hivyo.
Suit ya pink video 7, video 8. Kwa nini EP ya suit ya pink?
Utajuaje? Ama
hapana bana.
Ama let me tell you, labda hizi movie nini zao ni movie
ama ziko mingi,
ni continuation ya kwanza, iko continuation ya pili, hata day 1 haijaisha.
Lazima to continue.
Hawataki kukua tu
kama Netflix.
The surprise.
Mwana na hii wiki wame surprise. Hii wiki wametolea kitu kali.
Lakini mkito wengine start tunasema Lady Day 2
bana #day 2.
Ama mwambie director na change hiyo kala. Unajua kuna venye director kama anaelewa kazi,
unaweza fanya
hivi ikuwe red. Don't be like that man.
Sasa you can tell us what you want to listen to right here on the Quorum Show. Tuko live pale Instagram.
Na tunatafuta haka.
Bado tunatafuta haka. Suspects ni the same people.
Yes.
It is the same people.
Hizo radio zinacheza adeu on repeat.
No.
We have you on fast hapo kwa red mark.
Nani watu mchokozi.
Leo na serious not those guys. Hapana.
Umesikia adeu sana hata wewe.
Adeu nasikika.
Kama mtu kana perform Meru, kana perform Diani, kana perform Kayole, like wametawala bana. Tiwa Savage anaenda akiachia nani pale kwa airport.
Tiwa Savage anafanya hiyo maneno.
Lakini unajua kitu tumerealize leo na big CEO. That Nigeria wali colonize Kenya after Britain.
That was a huge discovery by the way.
Alikuwa tunajua ni nini inaendelea.
It can be so because those guys.
That is the biggest nitango zile
walianza na movies.
Walianza na movies.
Sawa.
Akina Osita Iheme,
walikujanga tu hapa hivi wanaja wanne.
So they are not actors, they are freedom fighters.
These guys are not even freedom fighters. These guys are doing what the Chinese are doing.
Yes. Colonizing the world.
Yes. Walikuja wakatuletea movie zao za Naijo. Tukawatch ma movie kidogo.
Ukajua Yoruba.
Sisi tunashinanga hapo. Hizo.
Alafu wakaua mzee wa Juang.
Hapo hata
immediately after ndio mzee wa Juang alienda mbinguni. Na unajua mzee wa Juang alikuwa freedom fighter wa Kenyan inaitwa nini? Content.
Bana, vile alikufa tu hivyo ndo walianza kutawala number 1.
Imagine, na sasa ndo vitimbi ikaisha na vioja na tausi.
Tukaanza kuwatch investigation.
Na hii basi show itakuwa about that.
Conspiracy theories.
These conspiracies, these things that are happening.
Lazima we uncover that.
What went on?
Juu unajua.
Tutakuwa kama Muhammad Ali on this shit.
The Quorum show Muhammad Ali. Jicho
No.
pevu. Tukiangazia masuala mengine. Icon Radio. Japo wanazambu la kulipiza kisasi dhidi ya Kenyan music.
Kitu cha kusasitisha amesema kwa nini?
Sisitiza. Tatanisha.
Kungatanua.
Kitu cha kuchachichisa.
Kungatashis kukangata.
Swahili achana na.
Yeah, but we're still investigating who hacked our Twitter.
Yeah, man.
Because Radio 254 just made out a tweet saying farewell. Then later on made out an Instagram post saying that this creative thing, this creative business is not paying.
Umesema Twitter.
Tumehakiwa Twitter na Instagram. Next ni Facebook. Twitter.
Sasa Twitter hakuna shida juu hiyo iliuzwa.
Na nani?
Elon Musk anabadilisha kitu. Elon Musk anaingia kwa page yako anasema usipost Jesus. Elon Musk anaingia kwa page yako anakwambia usipost t-shirt ya green.
Tutashinda aje Elon Musk? How will we defeat Elon Musk? How are we to beat Elon Musk? Huyo mtu saizi ako space. Hata hatuwezi mshika.
Ulizeni Julai kama.
Alafu ujue hiyo ni ameenda nayo space, haiwezi isha mafuta. Juu inatumianga sola.
Nani anaweza kwa?
Alafu unajua Elon hii wiki vile ameingia Twitter hivi amefanya half the stuff. Akawafanya huo.
Naona uncle yangu alirudi mtaa.
Hao ndio walikuwa wameshikilia sala zetu.
Uncle yangu alirudi home.
Sasa the next thing
kazi yake ilikuwa
Twitter.
Kazi yake ilikuwa kupost bro.
KFC wacha
hapana.
Kuna logo ya ndege kwa sijui nini kwa logo. Bro, hiyo ni KFC, si Twitter.
Hapana, huyo uncle yangu alikuwa na work Twitter. Juu immediately ngoja acha niwaambie kitu. Immediately Elon Musk alitake over. Sawa, akafire half the staff. Umse 2 days later akakam home. Hii inamaanisha nini? Hii inamaanisha nini? This guy was working for Twitter.
Amekuwa laid off. Itabidi atuombe ni nani amehack.
Ana hata makala.
Radio 254.
Lakini pia inaweza kuwa ngare.
People listen to your parents, your fathers, mothers, uncles.
I know where they
Get
work.
a job because creative jobs do not pay.
That was the tweet that went out.
That's the tweet that went out.
And 3 suspects
Allegedly.
are currently
we are looking into 3 suspects.
Radio Jambo, Icon Radio,
NRG Radio.
and NRG Radio.
Me, I highly suspect the fired staff from Twitter.
Now there's 4 suspects now.
Waache kama ameandika kikitu.
But they are with you on that one.
4 suspects now.
Some
with you on that one.
Yes, they can write something.
You can write anything. If you have the logins, why not?
Ndio, so you just write
Kakona, juu ukiangalia wasekao energy radio, why would they waste their energy trying to take us down? The people who try to take us down are people who have left and have logins.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
So energy wako tu watoe kwa hiyo list.
Toe au wase wako na
Naambianga wasichana wanafanya good investigators.
they don't have any motivation or any motive. As long as they're on the they are, you know, established, them they're fine.
Yes.
But come say akona ma logins, they don't talk for 254. Si utapost kile unataka kama you want to nini.
Ama ni inside job.
We have a mole.
The inside job, but
we have a mole.
That's also another alternative.
Okay.
It might be an inside job.
On radio mmeponea. We were coming for your thoughts. We were coming for you.
Thoughts, bro.
Mmeponea. So
Hata Winnie Odinga, she's just posting things ni ya watu.
Utafiti wa kindani na kisasa umesababisha sisi katika Quorum show kutambua kwamba sio Quorum, sio Icon na sio Radio Jambo wala NRG.
Naam.
Tumekuja kujua ama kutambua ama kudadisi.
Hey, this is the one.
That one has also hit me. Kudadisi kwamba yaweza kuwa ni inside job.
Huyo amefungwa.
Insider trading.
Huyo amefungwa kabisa.
Si ndio?
Haiwezi baki.
Insider trading.
Why do these guys sound like that when they are doing
watu wa nini?
Ushisikiza hawa ma reporters wa kwanza wa hizi ma stations za Kikuyu. This guy says his name and you're like, what? Why are you taking 30 minutes?
Unaelewa what they're saying? Like, do you listen to vernacular content?
I do.
Not a rush.
Rush nyap. Ameomoka.
I do. I'm learning.
All right. Speaking of Secret July, man,
for some reason.
What's up?
You have some content. You have some music.
Yeah, I have a single out.
It's a single. Let's talk about it.
So, me, I was in the studio.
You was in the studio.
I was in the studio nikasikia beat.
Ukasikia mtu wa shame moto.
Nikasikia no, this is what happened.
Yeah.
I was not feeling confident. Manze, I was not feeling confident in my skills, my craft, nini. Producer kaniangalia akasema, write something to yourself ukijibamba, as in hyping yourself up.
No producer.
Yeah.
Kwani mwalimu?
No, producers are like that. Kauna take a beat alafu msanii kama he does a terrible job on your beat utafilaje.
Yeah, he's like,
so of course they usually guide you. A good producer will guide you.
Nice. So you were told to write a composition about yourself.
Andika wimbo about yourself. Nikamwangalia nikashangaa. Now I write a song about myself. A song titled about myself. So nikaketi nikaandika. It's like I'm going to hype myself the F up.
Yeah.
So then we recorded it kitambo. Not kitambo sana because I started music 4 months ago. But
officially
4 months.
4 months.
Hey.
4 months. It's been 4 months.
How many Nigerians do you know? I in your corner.
I know a couple. You're taking over.
How? Okay, we'll get to that. But 4 months before you did this single called July, you've done other tracks.
I have other tracks. We can actually play them on video.
Yeah.
I'll send them to you.
Nice.
4 months.
Kuna moja najua utapenda. There's one I know you like. Two actually I know you like.
Nimequit.
Umequit?
Hata umeenda.
Yeah, for 4 months. Yeah, 4 months I started.
Teddy just left. If July can do so much in 4 months, Teddy amekuwa kwa muziki 80 years.
Na tudempatie interview the Quorum.
Hatujamtambua bado. Hatujamtambua.
Chekeshe.
But take us through the process for you,
writing.
How do you write your music? How do you
have to tap into some serious emotions? Unajua hizo emotions you run away. Unasikia ka emotion unatafuta shots. You know those emotions?
Yeah.
You have to tap into them. Kuandika my lyrics wase wata identify nazo. Wata resonate. If I had more music out, it would be easier to explain some of these things. But you have to tap into those emotions to talk about things that people can relate with.
What's your genre? Or how would you classify your music?
Afro pop, R&B, Afro swing, anything Afro, me I'm down.
Afro
But
swing.
I'm open to track. Juzi nilifanya ama piano track nikajishangaza by the nani kwa naimba kwa Bukusu bro.
Wait, what?
Bukusu?
Yeah, I'm half Bukusu, half Kikuyu.
No limit in Bukusu, like you can speak Bukusu.
I can't speak it, but I had to sit down with someone. I had to sit down with someone who knew Bukusu. I told them, these are my lyrics. Help me translate and help me sing in this language.
Wow. I want to hear that one.
Okay.
That one I want to hear. God damn.
But I have a couple of songs I can play you.
Nice.
Definitely.
You're sending them to us. Hizo tunacheza leo.
Exclusively on this show. Why not?
As I told our people out there,
anywhere else.
Today we are celebrating July in November.
Man, in November, ibaridi. It is only fit to be July in November.
Ibadidi.
Ibaridi kama una mtu utafute kahawa by the way.
Ama Aremis.
Na Aremis kwa watu wa tunaongelea tunasema utafute wakulima
You're being
ununue
personal.
mboga,
Let me see.
unga,
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
upike simbi. Kule usikie joto kutoka
So,
ndani.
I'm gonna let you tell us which song is gonna introduce you to our people.
Of course, July. Because
Yeah,
that's
sawa.
an introduction single.
Sawa.
Alafu nitakutumia hizo zingine ucheze.
We're gonna play July, and then we come back and talk about Gitogo. So keep it locked. This right here is the Quorum Show on www.254.radio. You are hanging out with the boys. Yes, sir. My name is BIKO, the big CEO. Just in case you didn't know.
My name is TRIVAD Peter. My very expensive name. M-Pesa ni ile Mutesia.
Mutesia. My good name is ABORN, Mr. Sam MUTHONDU.
And it's your girl, secretly July.
Uh-huh.
It's the USA.
July, I'm the baddest I know. The rumors with me, that's for sure. I'm classy, I keep on your toes. A body you see and you fall. Feeling like a boss. Feeling like a 6-figure dime on the road. Feeling like a bitch that's serving up the sauce. Feeling like a bitch shouldn't even come close. Let me show you a couple things that I'm into. Same thick babe with a tight ass intro. I didn't give a fuck about the name and speedboat. Cause I know my vibe is so damn lethal. I'm a sick bitch with a really sick flow. With the bands in the bank, cause you know my cash flows. From a bad bitch, I be skimming on the low. Big tails, big cars, big dough. Fuck, I'm way too high. That's me catching flies. Who the fuck would mine? To be this, I'm fine. It's fucking July. Pricey, your girl looking so flashy. I'm so spicy. I don't need no seasoning. Pricey, your girl looking so flashy. I'm so spicy. I don't need no seasoning. With a class like this and a swag like this, doesn't matter if they talk that shit. If they come with me, nothing bothers me. Boss lady, I pay my bills. What they want from me, I've been in my bag chasing cash for me. Only top dollar, I don't ride for free. I've been in my bag chasing bands for me. Only top dollar, I don't die for free. And especially with money, please. I don't give a fuck if you look for me. I'm not in a rush watching me succeed. Not another girl can compete with me. I'm a beast with beats, I'm a beast machine. I'm a right for peace, I'm a right for me. I don't give a fuck, don't compete with me. Fuck, I'm way too high. That's me catching flies. Who the fuck would mine? To be this, I'm fine. It's fucking July. Pricey, your girl looking so flashy. I'm so spicy. I don't need no seasoning. Pricey, your girl looking so flashy. I'm so spicy. I don't need no seasoning. Fuck, I'm way too high. That's me catching flies. Who the fuck would mine? To be this, I'm fine. It's fucking July. Fuck, I'm way too high. That's me catching flies. Who the fuck would mine? To be this, I'm fine. It's fucking July.
Bounce along now. Acting got me writing love songs and I bounce along now. Bounce along now. Acting got me writing love songs again. Bounce along now. Loving you is easy like babies. Easy like 1, 2, baby, it's easy. You make it so easy. Loving you is easy like eyes on akiwa dada. Umenitosha, my shining star. Sio chocha, unanipendeza. Nitakutunza vile inafaa. Cheki vile anang'aa. My life full of stars. Paradise is where you are, my darling. Oh na na. Roll the dice and change your mind. Say bye bye to single life and come to Papa. Oh na na, yeah. Loving you is easy like babies. Easy like 1, 2, 3, it's easy. You make it so easy. Loving you is easy like babies. Easy like 1, 2, 3, so easy. You make it so easy. Alright, the bounce, 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 along, na 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 na.
Yo, kama wewe ni ngoma mini dansa man, kama wewe ni lighter mini ganja man, kama mali ni safi mini customer, amewasha moto someone kale fireman, kama phone imejipa pana kwaya man, leo tunataka imba kama kwaya man, baby nina mchoro yes I got the plan, nikupe love tamu ya kirasta man.
Bounce along now. Is that the band again?
The days that are long are the days that I need some tender loving. Hold me close and make me feel like I'm a queen. Let me give you everything that you ever need. Feeling like a fucked up boy, got me touched down. Feeling like a buzz now, didn't know fall down. Grab my neck, my hands, my waistline. Got me thinking about the time you laid me down. Told me shine now, don't let it go. Why you standing there and I'm so damn close? Draw them close.
and can I seize you? I think about you all the time, baby boy. How you kiss me and you grab me close. Then I ride you on the cold and floor. Then I wonder why I got no clothes. Don't be scared when I take it off. Don't be damned if I ride you slow. Don't be scared, we can keep it on the low. I don't care, we can go with the flow. I don't care if the color comes. It's not fair that your skin's so soft. Don't you know that I hold you close? Put your body take it slow, don't get shy, take it off. Put your body, fuck your brain, take it slow, just like that. Put your body, kiss my mind, you'll be fine. Put your body, relax your mind, I'll treat you right.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, my babas now, mamas. It is
Buju boy.
Buju.
It is secretly July, and it is not a secret anymore.
Not a secret.
Secretly July is advocating for pregnancies.
Yes.
Pregnancies.
Let me tell you a fact. Hii kwanza ni attributed to secretly July. Next week, the world inafikisha 8 billion people.
I don't unasema unapeana mimba next week. Sio secretly July.
Next week tunafika world population ya 8 billion people.
8 billion people. Na hauna mtu.
Imagine.
Aki ni mbaya.
Na sijazaa wangu, sijaongeza namba mtu.
Achie huyu hata kama ni ka DVD kamoja.
It is not fair. July, we about to push you on the spot. Are you taken?
No, I'm not.
That's good news. Moving on.
Buju boy is out there.
So
Buju boy is
yeah,
so
July is not
out there.
taken. Shoot your shot if you can.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot if you can. Sawa sawa na ukuje na mashots. Kama umedunga shot and make it short. You get it? This is the Quorum show and we are vibing to July. Why secretly July? Why is it a secret that you're July?
To be
Am I
honest,
because we're in the month of November, utaki November ijue?
I was born in July and I thought
Oh,
secretly,
you are Leo.
I'm a Leo,
Fire
yes.
sign.
Kweli astrologer alikam.
Hey, Buddha.
This guy is like a pastor, watakiawa, he's an astrologer.
Yes, I'm a Leo,
Uh-huh.
but secretly sounded sexy. So I just put the two together. Secretly. Kwanza sometimes when people call me Secret, hi Secret, I am the
That's the spot. That's the spot.
That's the spot right there.
Are you guys taking notes?
Yeah.
Are you guys taking notes?
Now know, man.
If you didn't know,
Now you
Now you know.
so
Buju boy.
take us through before we even get to Buju boy. July, take us through that process of, wasanii actually may think it's very important for artists if you're writing music to write something about you.
Yeah.
Like just tell us
Personal.
tell your fans who you are, and July does that in a very, very smooth way. Do you tell us about the process? How did you feel when you were, because this is a definition of you when we listen to July, and it's mellow and it's just up, a good vibe.
Yeah. Well, July is just a feel-good confidence song. Because me, I was at a low point. Let me tell you, when I was writing July, I was not confident. I was not vibrating. I was not vibrating on good vibrations. But you see, the thing is, I wanted to write like a song where I can listen to and feel like, yo, it's fucking July. Can you wake up, girl?
Oh, yeah.
You got your shit together. You're doing good. So at the time, but I was not in that space. But I wanted to be so desperately. And I wanted to be, this artist or whatever. I was like, you know what? I'm going to write a song. Nikisikiza hiyo ngoma. Nasikia, it's fucking July. Sorry, Akike, I'm cursing on your show. I curse on my show.
Itapiti wameelewa, itapiti mmeelewa, sindio? Itapiti, msikachi tafadhali.
Akipoleni.
Msese usikachi. Don't catch.
It's
But we love it. Big up to the producer. What's his name?
Wesley Tides.
Wesley Tides.
Wesley Tides, yeah.
Tides like tides.
Tides. My waves.
Yeah, Wesley. Hey, alafu Wesley Snipes lakini Wesley Tides. You get it?
Snipes, yeah.
Mseni Mungori.
Mungori, bro.
Mungori sound good music.
I want to know how like you get in the booth and you decide to do a song and then Omeji describe as a perfectionist.
You mean perfectionist, by the way? But process yangu inakwanga hivi, naingia studio, producer ananichezea beat. The first thing I look for is a melody, something I can sing along to the beat. Kama I come, bas beat si poa ama mi si poa. You know, when I get the melody, nachukua simu naanza kuandika notes. Naandika notes, what does this beat make me feel like? Kai makes me feel sexy, confident, sad, happy, all of that naandika. Then I start to write the lyrics for the song. I come up, now since I have the melody, I come up with the lyrics. Naingia booth to naimba. Wow.
Say your process. Well, process yako ya muziki ni gani mtu wa 80 years?
Pombe! Bagi!
Of course, with extra paraphernalia. Inaitwa nini? Paraphernalia.
Muziki ni mapepo.
I will not lie to you. There's no time I don't write when I'm not, I'm not medicated. Because to be honest, sometimes being medicated just helps you write, become creative, all of that. But regardless, I'm an artist who can write in whatever state I'm in. Ni hiyo kitu ya kuchannel hizo emotions tunakunyanga mashots kuficha.
Biko Bixi, tunakujua sana, lazima Bixi record. Lazima kwe ile point anatip hivi. Tunamshikilia hivi kwa buku. Anainama hivi kichwa
Nimekumbusha time I was recording and I was being held on to. Singeweza kusimama. So I can relate.
No direction.
No
artist. Lost lyrics. Kila kitu mapepo. Anyway, it is amazing. We feel inspired. That's, I think, what artists need to do. Like, have some direction. And I believe it's one very unique path that you've chosen. Yeah. Especially for Kenyan music, because it's refreshing, you know. Guys have been all about Shembeteng, Guankanizo, and you know, so it's something very refreshing. But I'd like to know, for you now, in the industry, how has it been for you economically? Wanatoa kakiru ama nini?
First of all, music is a very expensive
venture.
Amen.
The minute I got into music, I was like, bro, I've never been more broke in my life. Wacha tu niseme ukweli.
So we are all
in Kanairo, we are all struggling. We are all struggling. Kwanza nikiona soko mama sema ati ufuliza yako imemove from this amount to this amount. Na sherehe Mungu wangu. Thank God.
Mimi walikataa.
Thank God. Msi ananitumia
wanangoja
text na una ding. Ni M-Pesa. Si M-Pesa haya sawa. But it's been very expensive. I built a studio at home, you know, to help me with you know, my singing and music career. And the minute I was buying that equipment, I was like, first of all, the equipment I'm buying is not even at high quality. And it's just spend so much cash, so much go up on it.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. And it's also very expensive to promote yourself, to advertise yourself, to get people to listen. You know, me, because the hardest bit was making the music. Wachana na hiyo.
That's the biggest
Kenya, getting people, skiza, listen to my music, bump to my music,
it's hard.
drink to my music.
Lazima, I guess Wakenya wanangojea some drama iko around your music and then watasikiza.
Ndio watasikiza.
Wako addicted to soaps na
so much.
Nigeria.
That's the colonization we were talking about, man.
Wanaitana to colonize.
Yeah.
But can't we also I will also direct this to you.
Yeah.
Don't you feel it's also also necessary for us to evolve into such, like we need the industry to be vibrant. Wasanii pia wanafaa.
Me, I'll tell you the truth.
Wapige drama,
So far I've
clouds,
been in this
manini.
industry for 4 months, and I can speak so much about it. Wasanii support other wasanis.
Doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Doesn't happen.
Artists don't support other
That
artists.
is the gospel truth.
If that is at the top of the table and we're not supporting each other, how do you expect your fellow Kenyans to support you?
For sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's just something I noticed recently.
So, according to you, the problem is the artists.
It's also we have to take accountability. Artists don't want to take accountability for their own doing when it comes to promoting the Kenyan music industry. Alafu wase wa Kenyan music industry ni kama hawataki kujaribu new styles. So I've been in studios where I've seen really big Kenyan performers. Akina Sauti Sol, nini. Akina Ben Soul, ni Brooklyn Boys, Buchos. They are played for a beat that is more international than Kenya. They're asked to write to it. Wanasikia ai ni ngoma haiwezi enda mbali. And yet it's an international type of beat. So there are people that are so limited in terms of trying new sounds, and the local market. Yes, and that's why your music ends up sounding the effing same. It ends up sounding the same because people are not willing to try different sounds or different genres or whatever. That's what I've noticed.
Nasikia Biko, the only thing that is preventing you from a BET ni kuimba Kihindi na Lingala.
For life? Ama piano. Tafuta
hapa Fally Ipupa akupe Lamborghini moja. Fanya ile kitu.
It makes a lot of sense, man. It makes a lot of sense.
Like that's a big realization ikikumingia 4 months into the music.
And that's the first thing I picked up.
Man, nataka watu wenye wamekaa huko kwa miaka na mikaka.
Compete. Imagine tunge support each other.
Imagine.
That's what Nigeria does. That's what Nigeria does. We were talking
gonna have your conversation.
Tulikuwa have conversation na jana hapa. Tulikuwa hiyo conversation tumehave na kina Nafsi. Tumehave a lot of wasanii wote basically when you come hapa, it is always the same story. When you look at and we're talking a lot about Nigeria, but I'm hoping we're not trying to diss or disrespect what Nigeria is doing. We're trying to show Kenyans that you can learn and benchmark some of these things. Some of these practices. You don't have to stick to your way of doing things.
Alafu pia, we don't have like kuingia kwa mneti tuanze kupigana. Like how much energy tunaweza
some positive vibes.
You know, because vile tumerealize leo asubuhi that tumekuwa colonized na Nigeria like bila kujua. From a long time ago, like Nigerian movies zimekuwa zikiplay on our land, like Citizen kutoka saa 5 mchana mpaka sijui saa 10 kuna kwanga tu na news hizo zingine ni Nigeria. You realize hakuna movies za Kenya, so watu hata wana feel vitu na ki Nigeria, wana feel what Nigerian feels. So watu wanaongea Kiyoruba na Kiigbo juu wamekuwa tu wakisikia Nigeria. There are no Kenyan films ziko promoted well enough. Na pia nasema hatuja build a good culture. If our wasanii ya kina Eriko wangenyamaza kwanza, ukuje kwanza wabai shares hapa 254 radio, uwekele hapa milioni 5, una tunacheza 100% Kenyan music, you know,
like na tuko na meza
imeza kelea inakushare na tunataka kuhesabu milioni 2. Unasikia? So like the culture iko
but yeah, you make a lot of sense, man. We need kitu ina lack hapa ni guys want to invest in themselves, not realizing that you cannot make it in an industry that needs all of you peke yako. Wezi jitenga. As an artist, you need to work with other artists and also incorporate the fans and content creators
and anybody anafanya anything creative.
TikTok. What I've noted is there's a recent trend, yeah. Before Msia release ngoma, those guys that are now thinking and actually reading and actually doing their research. Before you release your music, make it trend on TikTok, Instagram, and then release that music. It does a little better. Kwa sababu gani? Umeinvolve watu. It's not just going there releasing your music and then now telling people subscribe. Listen. It's telling people here's a new song. We can actually learn the lyrics together.
Yeah.
This is the first verse. Unawekea tu mtu ama chorus. And then people sing along to it. Those strategies we want. We want you guys to start working with Akina Crazy Kena. We want artists to start working with these guys who are doing TikTok acoustics and TikTok acapella songs.
Like get song yako somewhere at kama ni a soundtrack ya mse wa TikTok anaanza like at kama iko background somewhere, just get your whatever gets to work together. Now the time that sisi kama wasanii tunafika ku push our music kama ku post our music, pia tuna itawase kama our appearances kwa video, like the whole industry kwa like a whole small village, because you may realize like the industry ni ka place ka dogo sana. Ni wase kiasi ya ukistep mbili uko kwa huyo, ukistep moja uko kwa mse mwingine. Like it's a small village, but sisi wote hatuko in the same place ama frequency. Everybody is fighting for himself.
That's precisely the problem.
A different idea, by the way. And I don't know if the artists can relate to this, but according to me, the problem starts with us going online. Now, I understand online is the biggest thing in the world right now. It's okay.
Because we live in a digital age.
Era, isn't it? Yeah. But online, according to me, will just get your attention. And that's it. Understand?
Funny enough, imagine, no? I think so, no?
Why not?
Because it's not just attention. Even music has shifted to a point where you have to release bodies of work and get streams in order to become a good artist or to be seen. So to some extent, yes, you can actually say for attention, but even for money as a business, as someone who's trying to get their music out there, being part of the digital age means that you have to get enough streams. It's not so much about radio play anymore, or the traditional platforms. Everything is digital now.
Now let me tell you. Let me ask you. And you're the artist. Let us think about it. Sawa. Who are the most economically empowered artists in Kenya, musically?
In Kenya,
they were traditional artists, isn't it?
Yeah.
And why were these people empowered? It was because these people found a way to break down their music into an actual product they can exchange for cash.
Yes.
Understand?
Yeah.
And I've always told, like, urban artists, Sauti Sol, Kagwe Mongai, you people have Lamborghinis and whatnot. Okay, I want a Lamborghini, lakini wako na gari mzuri. Alright? Kwa nini usiuze bumper? Uza bumper moja. Chukua Probox ngapi? 3. Weka speaker juu, ingia Madhare, ingia Kawangware, ingia, and then pull your song off the media ya YouTube. Like useke YouTube.
Say the shit. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. Yeah. What you're thinking about, what you're talking about right now is going to work. Yeah, God is going to work for a certain time and only, let's say in Africa or places where these guys are not yet fully digital. Sawa. But that's going to work for just a short time. You need to think of a way to keep getting streams, keep getting the moolah. So the best way would be, as much as you want to go and deal with those guys, Buddha, you have to deal with the digital platform.
I still mess you up, bro.
You have to deal with that.
You're my, this guy's like my bro. You used to sell me movies.
Mbaya sana. Why am I not selling them anymore?
No, listen. Now, let me tell you. When you were selling those films, there's a category that was apart, isn't it? Maybe porn was not there, like kwa top shelf. You'd get it hapa chini. But that thing used to sell like crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's not available online. It's like, I come to my nigga, I'm like, where? Brother,
that's not true. That's not it. It's not because it was not available online.
Let me tell you exactly.
It's not because it was not available.
Let me tell you, any business.
That's not why people were coming to buy it.
Verbland goods, like these luxury goods. Goods zenye ziko available to only a few people.
Exactly.
In increasingly demand at something.
Thank you, my brother.
That's true. That's
Make
business.
it cocaine.
But listen,
Ukose kuwa available. Mimi na try to get Kenya unasema.
I get you guys, yeah?
Available online and then ukue kwa streets ukimake connections.
Listen, you guys need
So
to mnafaa msikize hivi, sikizeni
people
sawa.
on the streets wa get online.
Sikizeni sawa. Kukua available kwa streets is good, but that will only work for you locally. That will only work with a certain number of people. You need to understand, currently we are living in an age where people want to just do things off their phone, in their sitting room or in their beds. Those guys who want to go buy CDs, ni wale bado hawajafika, and they're also getting there. The Buddha, I'm telling you. That's why right now, if you want, go and open a movie shop right now in town and see how much you'll make. Nani saizi Buddha ukibuy net kwa nyumba unaweka Netflix. Why would you come to my movie shop unless I'm offering you something else?
Extra.
Something else. Now that something else would in the music scene would be we need more concerts, we need more places where artists do their creative thing where now people will come. We don't need to make music into CDs. That will be going back.
I swear to God,
I'm telling you.
Okay, I won't make CDs. I'll make it into a format that can be played in a house.
Sure.
But of course, I'll make it inaccessible online.
Na flash
Bro,
nikashtuka kwanza. Msee aliniambia nakuzia ngoma zangu niko na ngoma 56
exactly.
Na mixes hapa ameniwekea mixes 50 niko like na nakuzia flash ni mpya
exactly.
Like yetu akona kama
na huwezi get anywhere else.
Na umsali user flash by the way.
Do you know what you think about that?
Umsali user flash.
Probox CD.
Umsali enda home na 20k.
Like honestly, like I said, we live in a digital era. So some formats might not work. Honestly, they might not work. It's awesome that someone can sell you their flash disk for this amount of money to listen to their 50 songs. But in a digital era, people are streaming off websites. Hakuna msi ako na hana smartphone sahi hawezi sikiza ngoma yako. Whether it's on Spotify, Apple Music, Audiomack, Mudundo,
everywhere.
Saizi, just evaluate yourself, right? Ukiingia online, umeingia Spotify, ama umeingia Deezer, ama umeingia these streaming platforms, even Netflix for movies and such, YouTube. What you normally do is ukijua hii net yako haitakaa sana, you will download to watch later. You will not download it specifically into your phone. Guys have learned that you don't need to have the specific phone song or the MP3 on your phone for you to listen.
Sure.
You can have it without having it take up space.
Maybe I agree with you, but pia hii ni something nimekuwa nikifikiria. The dunia iko online, everything is online, and Burna Boy Spotify ako na ngoma kama 6 top 20 Kenya, starting with last. Nilikuwa nafikiria why like sisi wa Kenya sisi ndo tunapata hizo ni streams zetu sisi tumempatia za wa Kenya tumempatia the most streams last kuna ngoma moja kwa top 20 ya Spotify na ni geri nengi moja hizo zingine ni akina Adeuna Girlfriend na Rush Ira Star ase wote na niko like true Kenyans wako kwa nini kwa online market wako online wote but still the thing in happen with them when I getting more people to use their songs kama reels kama stories kama nini za artwork kama they are covered to their music and inaongeza the streams they get and the way to get that ni kupata a real connection with real people.
Thank you.
So that's where he comes in. Even ndo nafikiria the reason akina Bana wali hit worldwide ni juu wali hit call locally
exactly. Real people
wakona army.
But here's also something you need to understand, yeah? The biggest play kwa hizi vitu zote is also culture. Our culture is way too different from the Nigerian or even the South African culture.
And our culture plays a big role.
Now I'll explain, right? When you look at the Nigerian scene and the South African scene, not even walking into supermarkets, laws, just look at the laws.
Sure.
Kuna law saizi Nigeria inasema, if you want to advertise, you cannot, number one, use an international person to advertise a local product. It has to be a local person. So, if you're in a supermarket, you're playing music in a supermarket or in your place of business, has to be it's almost a percentage gani has to be local music. That is how you make your people actually realize these guys are great, by giving them the chance to listen to you.
Sure.
Now, culture yetu iko different in this way. Kenyans, you will give a Kenyan your link on YouTube or Spotify, they'll listen, they'll like it. They'll actually genuinely love the song. Lakini they will not like it.
Interact with it.
They will not comment. They will not share. They will not do nothing.
Let me tell you why they don't. You lack connection. The same thing umse anasema. Mimi realize like in my tangu nianza kuweka music, the people who comment on my feed ni wase nime interact na all like one on one. Wase wenye watashare ni wenye nilienda mtaani nikapatana na wao ama nikaperform place fulani. Umse akasema wewe ni msanii mkali, chukua my number or something. Also ndo wata comment. And that inasaidia algorithm ya YouTube ya Spotify so much. Like algorithm ya Spotify ina depend on mse mmoja ku like inatumia wengine 6, mwingine aki like inatumia wengine 6. Like that's what happens. Watu wenye wana like the people.
And for me I just pose a simple question to the artists. Nowadays ngoma za Kenya zi hit kama kitambo.
Zi hit by the
hata ufanye ngoma na nani?
Ngoma ya kinazi na mapigo mtu alikuwa anafanya. It's not the same.
You're like, what is happening? Somebody can get a feature with a very big artist. Does nothing on their page.
Does nothing justice.
So we need to hype ourselves. We need to raise our own standards. Tukijiraise tufika hiyo place yenye tunajitambua enough. Now it's the same thing. You will never be respected if you don't respect yourself. Kujitambua ni kitu moja. Let's work with each other. Kujitambua ni kuamini I am a dope artist. I'm Kenyan. This also unasikiza this is dope. Let me work with dope. Kujitambua ni allowing yourself to work with greatness and to be guided.
So if every artist would post your work, for example, would that change something for you? Since they are now united?
It would.
To what extent?
Number one, everyone has their own fans, regardless which artist you are. Everyone has their own fans.
Yeah.
The moment nime meet fans wako wawili through your music, mimi nime grow. So, and it's the same case with you. And now, something else that needs to be done, apart from artists working together and uniting and whatever, and posting and nini, we also need to actually have that engagement that we're talking about. Kulikuwa na ma events zilikuwa zina happen, ma hip hop hookups, kulikuwa na ma open mics, kulikuwa na blanket and wines. All these things need to keep happening. We need to keep the industry vibrant.
Outside there, connecting with people.
Places, mtu atatoka Kisumu, akuje LD, kumit msanii wake wa LD.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Because msanii wake wa LD anaperform iyo LD, ama anaperform mingi.
Na pia, kama ni ngumu, msanii atoke LD, aende Kisumu.
Akaperform.
Kabisa.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Wasikare na mashabiki.
Yes, sir. You're listening to the Quorum Show. This right here is the biggest, the baddest, and the greatest show across East, Central, and currently South Africa. Sawa. You're chilling with the BIKO, the big CEO, just in case you didn't know.
My good name is Steady TRIVAD Peter. We out here with
ABORN, Mr. Samu. Yeah. I got this in the building.
And your girl, secretly July.
And it's not a secret anymore.
It's not a secret anymore.
We're gonna play dope.
Dope.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But before we play dope, I'm gonna play Akish Pro. This is called Aluta Sawasawa featuring Nafsi Huru and Trigger West. Let's go.
Akishfo niko na njoti lakini sina jaba. Amua zaba akish na kuamini anunua jaba.
Aluta yawa mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba. Aluta yawa mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Anasema ati honey you are handsome. Niongeze nguvu tunishike bubblegum. Niko na cox bado tools za Kongo. Na kitu fani ni fine, sio ngongo. Boka na bonge la smile, anachafuna taxi, anajamini design. Chini amepiga jamii, yani ni mjanja wa mjini. Anachana kama machine, na zikimshika yo. Anageuka LGBT team dildo. Anawashwa na libido, anema nyundo. Aliona kwa billboard, backseat kwa Prado. Anekunipa vitu kila nyoni biedo.
Lazima ufike bei mangode hili kanairo ama ukamthuru na zaba kwani hili kanairo.
Aluta yawa mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba. Aluta yawa mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Nikipata na mchana nika slay queen lakini gizani ameshika chapa lipstick na tazi nimejam na kaka Pamela nauliza crispa nishaipata nguku anachana jaba choki na shuka na yoga ila vuta bangi mashisha moshi ya sigara ukimwoksane chasha nimemba wa kwaya wengine uita jaba bekeke muboka kamende aluta kaende sima peke yao ndushikisha wewe mamoyo machambe bana di mamwere guy. Baby girl akitema jaba tunaenda java shukisha kahawa akitema anapendaga kugeza na pia kwa meza alutenyezeka.
Aluta yawa mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba. Aluta yawa mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Wende pangani, eti ndo mali maini Mudodo 5 stars, inamshikia kejani Mazaga na mablonji, luku la bonyonji Madogo chini ya maji, pia kukata pewe taji Yakwa napenda mnati, jo vile miuze seti Mungwano zito maiti, zaidi ya kilo 40 Hakika ye bajaji, sivyo wano mie washikaji Mumwitaga atoti, nikimfanya maji Makuki keki bungi, tungiongeza mavela Ashtuki vibe correct, chiko yela Kibono tasema ni holy kama Marimela Hana maneno mengi, hizo alfu lelolela Moko mejitambua, si wale masumbua Ready imemature, loko inanajijua Kinilalia kifua, mujua ni saku ua Nitrust you niko sure, kitu nimegundua
Aluta yawa mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba. Aluta yawa mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa kitu wanapenda jaba.
Kakwanza ni kanyako kasapere na matako boy khani bane
mangeuzwa Kenya wanapenda jaba.
Mogoka zimeripoti men hili kuripokiwa bana kunigedo zaba ishike siku mzima ngora tunarauka na kanusu kwani
You're a trouble to a woman. Listen, brown eyed girl. You're a trouble to a woman.
I had a brown, I had the red, I had it taste and now I feel it in my head. I had it brown, for with the shit. Pani mzuka brush the pit. Mali safi on the sin. Third eye stays focused. It ain't never what it seems. Kuja chisha. Choose your poison, would you please? Turn the vibe into a pill. Got the blue, got the red. And your girl, give me his. So you know I stay here. Now I ain't never been scared when I jump up on the stage. Murder was a sin. Murder was a sin.
I had it brown, I had it red, I had it taste and now I feel it in my head. I had it brown, I had it red, I had it taste and now I feel it in my head. I feel alive, I'm feeling lit. I'm in the sky, yes I'm fucking loving it. I'm feeling alive, I'm feeling lit. I'm in the sky, yes I'm fucking loving it.
Let you know what life is about. Gratitude about being alive. We all find our battles inside. We don't know how to fight on the night. It's alright. I'ma start from today. Live a life full of grace. I just know that I'm great. It's alright. I remember the days that I felt all the pain and no one could relate. I've trekked 1,000 miles to relish in my design. I'm trying to reach those heights through battlefields with minds. Thought I lost my mind, lost the fight. Thought I couldn't find any light. Thought I couldn't be one of a kind. But now I know my path is divine. As I sit on the throne, I'm a boss, yeah. I'm a queen that deserves an applause, yeah. Cause my crown is not only a watch, yeah. I'm a soldier, a fighter, a warrior. Let you know what life is about. Gratitude about being alive. We all find our battles inside. We don't know how to fight on the night. It's alright. I'ma start from today. Live a life full of grace. I just know that I'm great. It's alright. I remember the days that I felt all the pain and no one could relate. Nothing can break my soul, or break my heart, or break my mind. Nothing can take my mind, or steal my shine, or leave me to die. Not a single person can step on my crown. Now I gotta keep grinding, no I'll never stop. I just wanna see my mama really super proud. Build a life that is lavish, I believe it on a cloud. As I sit on the throne, I'm a boss, yeah. I'm a queen that deserves an applause, yeah. Cause my crown is not only a watch, yeah. I'm a soldier, a fighter, a warrior. Let you know what life is about. Gratitude about being alive. We all find our battles inside. We don't know how to fight on the night. It's alright. I'ma start from today. Live a life full of grace. I just know that I'm great. It's alright. I remember the days that I felt all the pain and no one could relate. Let you know what life is about. Gratitude about being alive. We all find our battles inside. We don't know how to fight on the night. It's alright. I'ma start from today. Live a life full of grace. I just know that I'm great. It's alright. I remember the days that I felt all the pain and no one could relate.
Yeah. Barbecue. Yeah. Nimelelewa na siblings wa 9, nimelea kujitetea since was a kid and I've learned to get it. Natamani siku moja nitulie nikiwa artist cause I need the peace. Na mimi ndachesi tataka na jua itakuwa rahisi cause I've been busy talking to myself about my troubles becoming ni cheese. That's my tani. Nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye. Labda shane. Nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala ati lazima itane. Nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye. Labda shane. Nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala. Lazima itane. Nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye. Labda shane. Nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala ati lazima itane. Nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye. Labda shane. Nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala.
Lazima ifanye. Niko naitoka nataka kulilisha. Lazima mtanjo. Huku kwa ratili cheki vileto wapima. Huku ni masanse daily. Mina shiko bro ndo tuje sijipa. Nataka ni watoke. Kijana machachari nataka kuwaisa. Cheki niko OC daily. Na niko na mission nataka kumaliza. Huku niko little bro. Hakuna ngato na bado tunaivisha. Johnson mikamilishio lada. Na niko na mashaito mushita kwa kanisa. Huku ni mabwangi zone. Kando na maheto cheki tukipenya. Baraka imeshukani na tempo. Nataka mini sake nisiwaite seka. Bado nisiwaite veva. Vile nimesafani kama mama na mimba. Pale nimetoka deli ni shada na kinda. Vile muidu mpaka kwa kaburi kuisha. Hata unisu bado jono na kwa misa. Lazima ifane.
As I trouble with the OG, but I just settled up the pressure on this is a big bro. Akanishow niggas on me, wabida kufanya hivyo kama mali bro. Na hata ya kutoshi, na hii ni chance kwa kuonyesha how these things goes. So mimi nazoza kama bombi, na lazima Kenya mzime jue this. I begin the pressure ni heavy vile natema mpaka marapa nasema they can't stand it. Na rada nipa mapeta juu bila nataka kutesa na kipawa nimepewa they can't grab it. Na mimi napema game mna kila siku na kesha na mistari na pepeta it's outstanding. Na kauna lalo utaweka bliko mamna na denga wakati hawa anacheza I'm out planning. Mimi mzazi side is not the old me. No one skills of it should throw me. Marapa wengi wabigi wananikopi taking my craft and pretending like they own it. Wanadanganya mafasi ile ni machopi but I'm watching clearly I'm never go show them. Wanajifanya nika wako na matiti they didn't see what's coming it awata tu lele wala goso wangi when they told me that I couldn't make my tracks so work carry dead me kama kupado na nikabiwa kuna siku nitakuja kuputi work na nisimek nikipigana gavita mimi wanapigana ni kama na mada juu kutoka niwe mto immunity test ndo maana wakinipea bito na kuwaga tu wameblanda juu kuna siku nitawahi kujimeza ati lazima itane nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye labda shane nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala ati lazima itane nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye labda shane nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala lazima itane nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye labda shane nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala ati lazima itane nimefanya kitu sana lazima ifanye labda shane nafanya mpaka siku kaburi nini lala
nimekuwa jikoni kiandaa mamkulu watashiba jioni kajikuta milioni kijikana misuli ndio nisifie njiani nimekuwa mishoni mafichoni kama simba kichekani niko mawindoni no maana wanioni wana days julikani tutokea na waficha mashimoni lazima ivane nare kididimia na ijadisi ya kuni itafanya waitane wataichatisha nkama na hano na wahuni juatona go baska bani freni na flow nizunga aluni wakiulizia wakunde kina nani watibu ni jua tatu na zimetisha kukuni naifanya ninishande sipu mziki miwa free to sikiwa jamhuri siifanyi jua mshande na madabit list hitman niwe mashuhuri toka mande Addis and Northwest East kamati oya mgovi kuwa thuri hata wapendo wasipende kila mkapo wanivacho kama bado sijaipiga mhuri hata uwe strong kuliko strungi kama uko na maziwa na kuchai mtani mindo bread
This one a little bit of soul, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's used to you. Nikikuangalia nafurahia what I see. I'm wishing that you come here and sit with me. Whisper in my ear and tell me that you like me. Oh baby, I want you to be my lady. And I'm thinking to myself, should I go over there and tell them how I feel and make it clear? Sasa naona ukinitazama. So here's something I gotta say to you. pretty. I like the way you're looking at me. Yeah, you're taking my hand. Oh, you wanna dance with me? Yeah, baby, I'd love to dance with you. 'Cause I'm loving the way you move to the groove, so smooth on the floor. Beautiful show, yeah. So can I move closer? 'Cause I like the way you smell. Baby, you're such a man. Oh, you're such a man. No need for games. I see you, you see me. And ooh, yeah, the vibe is flames. So why don't we just be irresistible? Yeah, I'm feeling you. I am feeling you. I'm feeling you. Irresistible. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. Ooh, and he smiles and shows up in his eyes, and he got me wishing that he could be mine. And I'm all up in my head about this man. He's so irresistible, irresistible. Yeah, he's so irresistible.
Check your harmony.
Yeah, man. Lucy Lugano.
Lucy Lu.
Mi nakuambia Lucy Lugano, you are irresistible. I am just here in studio. Itabidi nimeanza kuconfess, itabidi nimeanza kutoa ushuhuda kwa sababu it is very irresistible for me. Number one, mimi ni mrasta. Unasikia mangoma na niambia hapo. Unasikia Lucy Lu, tupatane kwa kona fulani hapo kwa tent hapo.
Hapo kando, hapo kwa reception ya 254.
Na Zizi aliambia Waire. Unajua vijana Zizi aliambia Waire ndio wakakuwa
kitu. Najua.
Unajua? Alimwambia nini?
Msanii kwa ma3 na mafans kwa bima.
Hapana,
nini? What is wrong? Nini?
Yo, kwa hiyo ngoma.
Waire hapo.
Mama nataka kuwa baba.
Si, huyo alikuwa anaambia mamake. Mimi naongelelea. Kenya aliambia Waire.
Tunaweza enda buru cheki playlist.
But yeah, you get the point, yeah. Aliingia akakaa kando ya Waire akamuuliza, "Excuse me, una fegi?" You see?
Let me tell you. Ukiwa ulizwa swali na Empress,
swala nyeti.
Unaweza tu hata koti wakisha umwambie tumia hii.
Choma hii.
No. What do you mean? Sieta tuchome hii gari utumie hii.
Right here on the Quorum show, that was Lucy Lugano.
Yeah.
Right before that, we had Secretly July.
Dope.
The name of the song is dope, and the song is dope, and Secretly July is just dope.
Thank you.
Damn. Man.
Because
we need when are we getting those music sounds?
I'm
Tuambie.
dropping music every month. June imeanza hii month, November.
Ni last month.
Yeah, July.
Yeah, tuhesabu hiyo ikiwa ya Oktoba.
Yeah.
July tuhesabu ikiwa ya Oktoba, dropping ingine hii month.
I wish.
Mhm.
But lazima you have to pace yourself. You know the reason why you can't just release music like that.
Yeah.
No, you want people to fall in love with the song.
True.
You fall in love. You do fall in love in a couple of days.
Some does the wrong person to ask.
Yes.
Why?
You fall in love in a couple
Listen,
of days.
I'll tell you something secret. I'll tell you something, yeah?
Niambie.
So, say,
Hata mimi vibaya sana lakini.
tumeinvitiwa bash. Go for the bash. Kwa hiyo bash, while we're dancing, you meet someone.
Yeah.
They dance. They don't even talk. They don't even know their names. They dance.
Msiako in love.
Umse ashaanza kuniambia venye buda na dai kukomboa keja na dai ude mamuvi na muulizo unajua jina yake zi alijua jina yake. They went for a honeymoon. I'm like, Sam, no, that's how you got her broken in the first place.
Sam, uku ni Nairobi, bro.
Guy, don't play like that, manzi. Umse karibu abebe nyumba mzima.
Lakini Sam ametuonesha visanga.
Lakini ilianza na nyinyi vile mlianza kuni hook up na crazy people.
Sasa ni sisi.
Sisi, you know how metals rust.
Uwezi sio
kwa natoa kutu.
Lakini kipindi sielewi inaenda aje. Hii kipindi inaenda sengemnenge. Hii kipindi hapana.
Tunasikizwa kiambu.
Mara mume
mzima.
Why would you let
headmaster go up?
Why would you let your metal rust?
Love is metal inaweza rust. Kuna acid fulani mtu anaweza kuambia.
Sasa hiyo ndio nitagwa. Listen, Samido, I'm going to give you some free advice.
Free advice. Unsolicited free advice.
Free advice, you don't have to pay anything. Sawa. Number one of the freest of advice ever in this world. No one will ever give this to you. Sawa. Hii Kanairo imejaa hyenas.
Hyenas. Fisi.
Mafisi. Kwa game park nishaiona kwa game park.
No. Mafisi zinatembea na mguu mbili. Sawa. Don't just
Acting you are saying.
By peddling feces.
There are feces that are talking.
Yeah.
Hii Kanairo. So you have to be extra careful. Don't just fall for someone. I have a friend, I'll give you a story. Beste yangu tumepata job ya MJE. That was long kitambo. Umemaliza high school, so unataka tu pesa ya kwenda dunda. You know what I'm saying? Hiyo time kulikuwa na Cats. I don't know if you guys remember Cats. Cats was a crazy club, manzi. So this Cats. So I'm with a friend of mine, manzi, tumeenda Cats. Jamaa amefanya kitu inatangwa kuteka na sio samaki. He became fishers of women. Akateka mtu hiyo siku. So they go home. The guy is like Sam, falls in love and decides Udem in fact ni wife material and hata nakuwa namwacha kwa nyumba na mwachia key.
Ama put a ring on it.
No ring, just come we try. You know, come we try. Yeah, come we stay. So they're doing that and it took not long, 4 days. On the 5th day tunatoka KU ni 6, tumechoka, tumejaa simiti kwa uso. You just want to take your shower, you know. Me, I go to my crib, the nigga goes to his crib and then calls me screaming.
Mbona mwanaume ana scream?
Aliingia kwake akapata amehama. Curtain ilikuwa kifuli, ilikuwa ati alifungua nyumba vizuri, akaingia kwanza akaangalia akapata hall, akajiuliza ni zangu zimeshika, ni kuchoka nimechoka ama nimeingia kwa wenyewe. Akatoka hadi nje ya gate, akafunga gate, akazunguka mara 3 alafu akarudi. I make sure hakuwa amelost. Akapata bado things are gone. So Samido, don't usifall. That's just free advice.
On serious note,
this happened?
Hebu niulize. Kwa nini tu mama msichana haizi chukua kuni aende? Lazima aende na ufa, aende na carpet, ni nini?
Alibeba hadi nguo za boy.
Hauna carpet. Niulize. It's crazy. Kuna jamaa mwingine anaitwa Dwayne kana ni mwagi, kana ni I don't know. The guy has went on Facebook ameandika, "Oh, you know William, now you have perambulated me. You have done everything wrong. I am taking my life."
Yeah. Boy child.
Iko Facebook. Nairobi Gossip Club ilikuwa jana.
He wants to kill himself.
Anasema goodbye world. M-Pesa pin 489 hata ana kitu.
Mama William amefanya nini?
Sorry.
Mama William anafanya nini?
Mama William sasa ndo anafaa tuambie.
Hai.
Yaani huwezi chukua tu muiko utulie.
Lakini unajua mimi na kuanga kuanga advocate wa boy child.
That is what you have been given.
Mama William tafadhali. Mama William. Uniki man.
Imagine sasa ka William mtakataenda wapi?
Kata grow up bila role model bana.
Imagine.
Baba William ameenda.
Makosa. We see Emilaki 6 amejoin pale live on the Quorum show inatubamba.
Yes sir, Emilaki, able to text utuambie ni ngoma gani tunafaa kuplay yako. This is one of those roots reggae queens. You understand?
Secretly July.
What
happens?
When?
This person ameenda pale, it's been a good time, drinks umenunuliwa, tuongee ukweli.
Ungeuliza swali direct. Why do you guys take everything and go? Mbona usiende na nguo zako?
Si mtaua mtu.
Nani anasafisha nyumba? Who builds the home? The woman. So if you're going to live with the whole home. Live with the whole house. What do you mean that's a problem?
It's not fair.
Paka mtele kuota. Bibiriti unabeba.
Bibiriti. Ubebe kila kitu bro. Utoke na nyumba nzima.
Niambie buda. Kuna jamaa anaitwa Willy. Willy alibebwa kila kitu, nyumba ikaoshwa hadi uchafu ilibebwa bro.
Okay, on a serious note, he posted he said I want to kill myself.
Yo,
he has done the worst to me.
That's sad.
You know, you can
what I can tell you is, bro, enda mahali kunauzwa mrambe. Itisha jag mbili. You will not want to kill yourself after that. In fact, you will meet someone. A lot of people here are single. A lot of people are single and ready to mingle. Usiji malasia. In fact, if you guys feel like hamtapata mtu, currently we are on a campaign to find Muthondu someone.
8 million people by next week.
So, na by the way Muthondu nimesikia habagui ama Muthondu nabagua?
Si bagui.
Abagui hata gender ubagui.
Gender kidogo ni.
Nilifikiria uko sawa na.
Acha ni state I am heterosexual.
At your who now?
Hetero that.
Hetero.
You hate
hetero.
Amesema
extra sessions. Mimi nilisikia extra sessions juu inahusu kile napenda. Lakini Samido, wewe unasomanga dictionary kabla ukuje show ndio tuaibishe ama
kizungu kidogo.
Tuonesha tulipata C.
Wants us to get fired.
It will not work.
I've been raised by 2 English teachers.
For real?
2 English teachers. Bado kuna time nilipata D ya English. Walikuja shule.
Kujua mwalimu, what corruption is this?
Bado alikuja siku 2 continuous. Tulifanya revision ya kila paper nimefanya kutoka form 1 mpaka hiyo form 3.
Yo, you're not serious.
Bravo.
Bad boy Brandy.
Hapo mbele.
Thank you for joining us.
Wanakuja wako like he cannot be getting these bana.
Ngoja. Ebu uliza.
Who wants to roll with July? Roll my music, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, July wants to know who knows how to roll. Tires.
Mimi niko hapa kwa D ndio sitoke. There are these big talk about
Monday,
this show.
but I have to have you guys on my show, Happy Hour show. When I have a bartender and a bar. Happy Hours Friday 2 to 4 p.m. I will have you guys on my show.
For you.
Sasa tunaweza ongea vibaya.
Believe unajua July kama mze watch vitu za July online. July anakasingi at the speed of 1 cursword per 3 seconds. Nimecalculate. For real. YouTube zake video na 23 minutes amekas mara 57.
Hadi naeka hizo mabip.
17 minutes ni kazi.
17 minutes ni kukas.
Sasa tutafanya aje? We need a sanctifier on that show.
Sanitizer.
Tutakuja na sanitizer 20 liters.
You know, in this government you have to have a pastor. Kila pombe ya kuiva.
A bless happy hour.
Pombe ya kuiva na pastor.
Itabidi. There was something that the Catholics were celebrating.
Oh yeah.
What is it called?
Last week, beatification. Last week,
listen, I'll tell you something. If you are guys, I'll tell you something. If you are an alcoholic, wacha kutafuta excuses za kulewa. You cannot call your event beatification.
Beatification una bifita. Inaitwa nini?
Bifita.
Not sponsored, but
they are beatifying.
Yeah, into this country. Kila siku ni sherehe.
By the way, unajua Kenoru Stadium last Saturday.
Kenoru
ilijaa hivi more than 10,000 people. Wali attend beatification sijui of Saint Maria Corella. Sasa kuna saint mwingine kwa hizi airspace zetu.
Okay.
So you can pray through Maria Corella.
Yeah, you can pray through beers. I mean,
drinking. Anapeleka maombi mbinguni.
Direct.
Okay.
Straight hotlines.
Yeah, I need $1 million. Like we don't have Lamborghini.
Hakuna voicemail. When you talk of connections, hizo connections unafaa kuwa nazo. Those are the connections.
Si wale mabishi wako ati wa base ya zaba au unaongezewa sijui nini. Saints. Watu wanakuongelelea kwa higher levels.
Okay.
Ukiona Mungu kidogo amekufuta kwa jina ya uhai, anasema ukijana ata come through. Ngoja usikie hata na release gospel.
Alright.
Unarudishwa kwa kitabu ya uhai.
Sasa inaonekana wasanii ndio wameomba because beli ya wasanii imefunguliwa huko binguni. Artists are getting babies. Kila mtu kamimba.
Mwana the Pluto na Felicity.
Yes. Ni tumimba.
Congrats.
Ni baridi. I gotta blame it on the rain.
Felicity na the Pluto wamepata baby Zoe.
You know most artists are in maternity right now. It means 9 months ago
ilikuwa February.
Tunayaita Valentine's Day.
Alafu nikushow kitu. Kama ulipeleka flowers mko maternity sahi. If you took flowers, if you took flowers home na kapiza ilikuwa na Tuesday. Unaona pizza ilikuwa on offer. No wonder people have
babies.
Watu wako na tumutu. Babies. Beli ya wasanii. And you know, let me tell you, beli ya wasanii na kujanga. Beli ya wasanii na
kujanga pamoja.
Inakuanga East African artist, Harmonize, Diamond, nini. Wanakujanga wote hivyo. Unaona? So it is an amazing thing, but on an unfortunate note, ndugu Eric Omondi lost his child. And everybody was talking. Sasa una post, sasa unaweka ile wimbo hapo chini, and I'm wondering si watu wa TikTok wamezoea kazi. They underline everything with songs. You know?
Let me tell you, kuna kitu after your poster nimerealize. Kuna watu wanawatchingi football si kama mimi. We are 7 days from the World Cup na pia Cristiano lose mtu wake mmoja.
For real?
Yeah.
Na Davido wali lose by the way.
Yeah, about a month ago. They ilikuwa heavy on Cristiano, ime affect mpaka
performance yake.
Na play matches and utterly ali have to get cicatrice fulani anaitwa Jordan Peterson. Like, you know, hiyo ni kitu heavy hata pia I think Wakenya bana take it easy bana. Hata Eriko ni hata kama mnamuitanga Erika Omondi. Tafadhali take it easy bana. It's heavy.
Take it easy on your boy.
Yeah, it's not easy. Hata ukiona everything else in the world like losing a child is
it's not easy, manze.
It's not easy.
And it's very deep by the way, especially for a person like who is in the industry because already tunateseka.
Sure.
Alafu sasa unamtesa zaidi. Sasa you know, you with your comments just kidogo cheza chini.
Be human, bro.
Spread love.
Yeah,
be human, spread love.
It's just him. Just understand and just sympathize and grieve with him. Sindio?
Yes sir. You are listening in to the good vibes of the Quorum show. You're chilling in with the boys and secretly July is in the building.
What's up?
Yes sir, man. We are good. We are vibing and we are feeling, you know, some good music, some good conversation.
Yeah.
I want you guys to log on to our Instagram, sawa, and tell us what music you want to listen to. Changia conversation, manze. What's going on in your hood that you want to let us know about? I can see more. Tamara just joined in. Thank you so much for sending those love emojis right there. Let me see if I can read a few comments here. Tuone kama tutaweza kusoma some comments, yeah man. Naona let's see. On your end kuna watu wanaongea.
Mimi nilikuwa nataka kusoma comments za wale watu kwa ile post yetu imehakiwa.
Yes sir.
On our hacked post. Yes. Tafuta 254 radio. Na pia muendelee kutuambia. Ninaona watu wanaendelea kusema ni nani ana hack 254 radio.
Wanasema ni nani?
Tunasema ni inside man.
It's an inside job.
Yes.
Inside job.
Nani anakaa? Unajua hata niwaambia watu wanakuwa wametulia Mordekai. Baada watu wanakuwa wametulia bro. Mimi na washuku.
Unajua Mordekai jina Akorino. Wao kwangu watu wabaya.
Kwa hivyo Mordekai yako sawa.
Mordekai is a Akorino name.
Unajua Mordekai ndo anashikilia 254 radio isipigwe na radi ya.
Oh, yeye anatuombea. Nani anapenda usherati sana radio 254?
Si KG lakini.
Ni nani anapenda usherati sana? Mimi one of those people. We are still investigating trying to
anapenda
Sheila.
Ama ni drunk tweets za Sheila na Zuri.
Kwa ni drunk tweets by the way.
Ameamka tushangalia kama ameamka. Kama hajaamka ni yeye.
Yeah. Maybe hata maybe alikuwa amelogin kwa account ya 254 akifikiria ni yake.
Ni wasomea watu vile wali reply. So the tweet ilikuwa listen to your mothers and fathers. This creative SHIT.
Cow down.
Not pay. Go to school and get a job.
Boy.
Hey. Mtu wa kwanza ku reply hapo ni Big Nick. Big Nick akauliza, you sure? Question marks. Are you sure? Because the difference is understanding what you do as a creative to generate income and what one does to create awareness, trying to push an agenda. The problem is nobody is honest with what they're making. This brings about unnecessary pressure. Yani kizungu mingi sijui anasema nini. The next guy ni the Franklin Sinatra. Huyo nadhani tunamjua. Alisema true. Anasema ni kweli.
Amekubaliana.
Mesema
our first suspect officially. How do you agree? How?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank, you are our first suspect. In fact, wewe ni
kwa live. Hapo wapi kwa live?
Frank Sinatra kwanza.
Frank Sinatra, wewe na DCI itabidi mmehava conversation.
What is your ID number, brother?
Yes. Where do you live?
Ushaifanya na Twitter.
Have you worked with Twitter? Have you been set to sabotage 254?
Do you do online writing? Frank, do you do online writing?
Do online radio.
Your Wi-Fi status.
The next person alikuwa highly flavored poetic gangster.
Sawa. Okay.
Huyo naye alisema kitu hivi. Anasema you should have used your personal account.
Walai.
Bad message to pass on such a platform. Shaking my head.
That is the message to the hacker. We get. Alikuwa anaambia hacker.
You should have used your personal account.
No.
Bad message to pass on this platform.
Yani, yeye anasema Radio 254 ifai kupost kwa such a platform, such a message. It is not wise. It would not be in the best interest. You get?
Yes.
And what he is saying is, if you want to post such a thing, and if it's not a hack, if you want to post such a thing, have your people and talk about it. I'ma have a group, post it to the group. You get me?
I get you.
Yes, sir. That is what he's talking about.
My favorite poetic gangster anasema bad message. Message ni bad, very bad.
Very bad. The hacker. We have felt it. Who your hacker?
Hey.
Naye mwingine akona comment.
Kuna mtu mwingine anasema Bobby fine. Huyo ana agree. Anasema true. Yeah.
No. This
Plus,
kwani wangapi?
watu wenye wanalipwa they are lying. Anasema hivyo. Imagine. Bobby Fine anasema plus
Bobby.
it's a lie.
Bobby, you're not fine.
People are getting paid a lie.
Bobby, you are not fine. Bobby, in fact, we are
You need
suspecting
some wine,
you.
Bobby.
We are suspecting
You
you,
need
Bobby.
some wine, Bobby. You're not fine.
Bobby, how can you be fine without some wine? And you give us these stories of yati artists guys you are not. Listen, if you have a passion, you don't know when it's gonna work out for you, but you don't give up. You strategize. You come back and you try to have another route towards your goals.
Nice.
Yeah?
The next person, the eyes of Mungai.
Macho za Mungai zinataka comment.
Macho za Mungai Eva zimefika.
Zinasema nini?
Zinasema. And how about those who have been to school and are still looking for jobs? And show how the system is depriving us, any students that are studying the same courses, and once they graduate, they are fighting to get the same office, not forgetting foreigners are also getting our jobs. Okay.
That's deep.
Wanibwana eyes of Mungai.
That's very deep. But here's what I'm gonna say. When it comes to
Usania
having a
ilipia
business,
makazi ilipia.
I think July, what we need to do is we need to take our music as a business. We need to approach our music.
A lot
as
of people
business.
don't approach music like a business.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's the problem. That's the
That's the
biggest problem. You don't approach whatever you're doing, your
It's
arts,
true.
your creativity as a
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
You just want to be that guy who has talent, that guy who does
Unajulikana
create.
tu juu,
Yeah.
unaweza
And you want it to
imba,
translate into
unaweza
money.
rap.
How?
Yeah, it
How?
needs to
There's gotta
translate
be
to money.
some structures that you've set up that are gonna help you. And speaking of which, ebu tuelimishe, what are some of those things that you've done to make sure that? And are you actually 4 months into the game? Are you making some moolah out of it?
Not yet. Here's the thing about business, because for me, not only am I a musician, I do business development.
Nice.
So to develop a business, you need to work on it for a couple of years.
Sure.
Nika mtoto. That's how I look at it as a business.
Sure.
You have to raise it to be able to walk, speak, and do all the things you expect, a child to do,
So,
to learn.
What are some of these structures that you are building in or putting in place to make sure that at the end of the day, maybe a year in,
I'm making
yeah,
some
you're gonna
money.
make some
I'm
guap
making
out
some
of
money.
it.
The thing is, I'm trying to grow people. I'm trying to grow on people to be able to even attend my shows. See, the thing is, when you have streams and all that, it's dope. But unless you're getting like 500,000 streams, you're not going to make a lot of money. If your song is streaming for 99 cents, bro.
Manze.
99 cents. Imagine if you just have 66 listeners. Hiyo ni guapo yena gani. Itakusaidia aje hata hiyo hot dog nataka siwezi nunua. Hawezi buy. So with things like performances and brand deals, because at the end of the day, as a musician, you're also a brand.
Yes, sir.
You're supposed to work with other brands, collaborate with them, have good PR, and then you can make some guap out of that. So personally, for me, the structures I've set in place are now, for example, like I was talking about those performances. I'm a very good performer. It's just I've not done it in a while, but I'm a performer.
Nice.
And so for me, I just want to win the hearts of fans, win the hearts of people, to enjoy my music so that I can perform for them, and they pay me for that kind of entertainment. At the end of the day, music is entertainment.
Yes,
it's entertainment
true.
business. You have to learn how to sell that. And then obviously now, like I was saying, brand partnerships. With brand partnerships, as an artist, you can work with banks. You can work with these commercial agencies that need jingles, need songs to move their advertisements and all that. There's a lot you can do in the music business. It's not easy though.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, how easy is it for you to get such as an artist, especially when you're just breaking out?
Because one of the requirements is to be established. is to be established. If
Isn't
you're not
this-
established, who is gonna be? Unless you find someone who genuinely believes in your craft, those ones for wewe na kuona uko na potential. Wewe na kuona uko na
Hii ni kama
potential.
what employers ask for. You're just out of college.
Yeah, it's
and,
like that.
And they're asking for like
Experience.
5 years experience.
Na hauna umetoka college,
You're
you're
just
like, bro,
out
mimi nataka
fresh out of
kidogo.
college. So it's the same thing with music. Like
Yeah.
brands will be like, no, you have to be established.
You have
But
to
how
be
do I get
established,
established if you guys don't give me a chance?
Exactly, and that's the dilemma. That's one of the biggest
Wow,
dilemmas.
wow,
that
wow.
just means that's organic or natural filter for you to be good. You have to actually be a very, really good artist for brands to see that and be like, okay, fine, we believe in you, we believe in your potential, and we believe in what you can bring to the table.
Nice. I want us to switch up.
What's up?
Let's get into podcasting and radio.
Mhm.
You have a lot that you're contributing to when it comes to creativity.
Yes.
Apart from being a painter and a musician,
yes.
you're also into radio.
Yes.
You're a radio presenter,
I'm
a
a
radio
radio
host.
presenter, yes.
Yo, let's talk about that. When did this start?
So mi niliitwa nini Women Took Over Wednesday once to talk about my art. Okay, I was happy, I was shy, I was anxious.
Your first day.
My first day. My
It was
first
that time you were around Nakina Nairobi Sonic. or-
Nairobi Sonic na Tata Nyax.
That was the time.
That was the
your
time.
first time.
That was my first time
Wow,
on this
so
show.
this
Yes.
Then I thought, yeah, we listened to that show. We did.
So we sat down,
Wow.
we had a conversation, and then later on I was called, hey, would you want to co-host a morning show with Ted Wanyoike?
Hey.
I was like, of course, why not? And at the time I was working for who? Azimio. Wait.
Blue.
Hey, blue team. Karibu ni cheesy. But yeah, I was working for Azimio. I was working for political, what do you call this? I was working in politics, yes. And so they asked me, do you want to be part of Ted's show? I was like, yes, I can do that in the free time. Mind you, I didn't even have free time. I had to make the time.
Create the time.
I had to create the time. And then after that, now our boss called me and he was like, yo, I want to give you 2 shows, Women Take Over Wednesdays and Happy Hour Fridays, to host because you're a very interesting person. I was like,
Nobody has 2 shows, by the way.
Man,
No one has 2
Nobody
shows.
has 2 shows.
That's crazy. It is, but unfortunately, I had to drop Women Take Over Wednesday 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
And just stick to one show because, like I told you,
It's a lot of work.
or like I do too many different things. Kuna art, kuna music, kuna business development. Bado niko shule.
Yeah, sure.
So there was no way I could handle all of those things at once. At all. It's not even like, it's not good for you and your mental health to be handling such things at the same time.
we'll
So I was
talk
like, you know
about
what,
that,
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep happy hour. I'm a happy person. I was like, I'm gonna keep happy hour, bring in who I want to bring in, and make that
Class.
show rocket. But I've really enjoyed radio because I'm a very talkative person, and I enjoy talking, having conversations.
It's
So-
weird. It's weird how you say, when I started radio, it's because of this ninja right here.
Yeah.
This guy actually brought me to radio. And he's even the one who, when we were starting our own radio podcast shows, he was just, you need to be part of this. But for me, when I was starting, I'm not one of those outspoken guys. I'm not one of, in a crowd, I'd just be quiet. But it's just something about being in front of a microphone.
That makes you feel empowered and confident, bro.
It gives you another sense of self-awareness.
Yes.
Right? And some power, as you said.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you can actually make a change.
Yeah.
And so when the mic is on, I'm all good. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Alafu, bro.
Wow.
Not many people have the confidence to speak in front of people, let alone a microphone, where you don't even know who's
You don't even know if
listening.
anyone is listening.
You
at
don't
all.
know.
And not even enough people have something to say. Something
Exactly.
interesting to
For what? 4 hours.
say. True.
4 hours. What can you
Wow.
possibly
What can you be
entertain?
telling
Because
me?
at the end of the day, this is still entertainment.
You gotta entertain.
You have to entertain people for all of the. It's a beautiful skill to have.
So take us through what Happy Hour is all about.
Now, my show Happy Hour is just about me. I usually get drunk with my guests. I have a bar on my show and a bartender. We make cocktails. The bartender tells us, "Aya, today I've made you this cocktail. It has cappuccino, cappuccino nini, kona caramel."
I want to be on that show. I want to be on that show.
Yeah.
Tell us
But
what
I will
timelines.
definitely- From 2 to 4 p.m. on Fridays, I have a Happy Hour show. And honestly, I've gotten to meet so many artists,
amazing people
that I've been wanting to meet. And I'm going to bring even bigger artists to this radio station.
Nice. I saw you with Pencil.
Yeah.
I saw you with Okello.
Yeah.
Tell me who's the most like really interesting person we meet on
The
the
most
show?
okay, they're all
Who's the
very
drunkest?
different. The drunkest, Okello doesn't drink. Okello
Oh
doesn't
yeah, I know.
Ameokoka.
Okello doesn't drink.
Aliokoka.
Actually,
But
they are King Kaka alikataa drink.
I
You
does
don't
not
remember
drink.
people? Yeah.
Hapendi. But between Bensol and Niviri is very outspoken, probably the most drunk. But Bensol is very funny. He's a funny guy,
Mamoshi kwani.
Makishada, bro.
You know, we learned that guy wrote El Shaddai.
Yeah.
That's
So
it was shock, bana. But we got it because of the Shada in the name, so
yeah,
it makes sense.
And then
El
you can't
Shaddai,
speak.
he was just writing Shada music.
Mimi niko na theory yangu, hiyo ngoma labda ilianza Ishadai. And then later he was like, siwezi uzia mtu hii ngoma. And he was like, I am Shaddai.
Hapo sawa. I can see Wamoro_Tamara saying listening in from Embakasi.
Hi, Wamoro. I know Wamoro.
You know Wamoro?
She's a good follower.
Oh, nice. She says she's just dropping gems as usual. Yo, link us up to your music, Wamoro. Link us up to your music. We want to listen and we want to vibe to that shit.
Yeah.
We love you and thank you so much for tuning in, manze. So radio is going well for you as you speak.
It's going
except from
so
this
well.
hacking business.
Except from the hacking business. We will find them all. Tuwakalishe chini tumuulize, haya, what was your plan?
What do you want
We
to
have found you, sir or madam. So tell us what your plan was.
Now. Or forever hold you.
Oh, forever hold your peace.
Tutamtocha
There won't be
Why?
There won't be
Nimeona
peace.
Gangs of London hii
Yes,
wiki.
Umewatch Gangs of London? Umeona venye unaweza kuwa mnoma, si ndio? Yes sir,
We
man.
have
Yes
to torture
sir.
some people
We're
here.
definitely still looking for those hackers. By the way, Wamoro_Tamara, if the hacker is in Embakasi, able to show.
To show, man.
To show.
Na kuna bounty.
Kuna bounty.
By the
Kuna ni smokies na 5k.
Just 5K
Hot
na
dogs
hot dogs.
and 5K. Yo,
Hot dogs na
Unico
5K.
Mocha. We're still waiting for Wamoro_Tamara to hook us up with our music so that we can actually play that jam. But right about now, I want us to have a challenge. It is now currently 12:15. Sawa. We're gonna go into a pretty short music break, but when we come back, I want us each to have someone to introduce. Msanii mwenye you think we have not listened to, but you would like us to, blaze their music. And then we're gonna do that. Sawa. Coming up, it's Ngich Boy featuring TRIVAD music. The name of the song is Maringo. Right here on the Quorum Show, www.254.radio. We are keeping it 100% Kenyan music. Yo, he's a guanist.
You're telling me, leo ina fly.
I fly.
Ina
Some people them are all over. Some people them are far over. Some people wanna fanya mamambo. Some people wanna take over. Hata mimi mina haso kidogo. Haso binataka ubongo. Baby tupendane tu mimi na wewe tu. Baby tupendane tu mimi na wewe kidosho. Penda tusele tu. Mbona kweli baby una maringo. Una maringo. Usione mini mutu simpo. Si mutu simpo. Mbona kweli baby una maringo. Una maringo. Usione mini mutu simpo. Si mutu simpo. My baby yeah. My baby. My baby yeah. My baby oh. My baby oh. My baby oh.
Heshima kwa maboisha venye inafaa, nimepata dem super kwenye nakaa, mimi naniruka ndani na bado tupatani, fruti moja yani na bado tupatani, umenitokeleze ya design ya kishetani, naomba omba na bado nanyima mali, ujui mimi nani mkichi wake mani rapa, kwangu lazima utakula sapa, after that unajua tutachapa.
Una maringo. Una maringo. Usione mini mutu simpo. Si mutu simpo. Mbona kweli baby una maringo. Una maringo. Usione mini mutu simpo. Si mutu simpo. My baby yeah. My baby yeah. My baby oh. My baby oh.
Special dedication kwa boy child. Wale wanakazana pale nje. Wapi kule Eric Omondi, Kofi Olomide.
Mbona kweli baby una maringo. Una maringo. Usione mini mutu simpo.
Si mutu simpo kweli. Shika, shika. Hey,
hey maringo,
kwani bado
wacha maringo.
Balo balo.
Hey maringo, wacha maringo. Hey maringo, wacha maringo.
Peana.
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
Wapi kamweso, wapi kamweso, wapi kamweso, wapi kamweso.
Ingoma amefanya maboy na madiva, upendo spende wezi avoid ama niga. Kipate boka siku enjoy na maliza. Mazenyo mono jona mjoi wa Hadija. Na mina need to prove no point for the media. Go ahead and light a joint for this feature. Rada skuta futa coins ni mamita. Na painting kasi wa boy ni Anita. Kanayo wamenibandika jina sonko. Kogalo masivili give me na control. Odi dance itambu history ya zonto. Na tambla itashikwa ate bila bongo. Na kila kichunisha debe wana turn face. Tadhani wamona manjege au masanse. Niko zabe juu ya bebe na machampes. Haters na pair headed play na run place.
Nasema mina kitari unapaika mi my crew. Kazi yetu ni kushinda nkupari cause my life and my rules. Tumeshika mtani kwa ghetto, majengo hadi Soweto. Kana shika leo mpaka kesho. Mr. Tambla wapi kamleso, kamleso. Wapi kamleso, 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 wapi kamleso.
You didn't know Quorum can speak spit another lingo, and I make it look simple. I'm a in this shit, just living it up. I got many flaws, let me switch it up. Umeshtuka misikai, na kizungu akiwalai. Ni mwisho mwezi na jidai, leo nakunywa chupa, sikunywi ndivai. Leo sherehe tunapiga pesi ya nguvu, mali pombe na saviwa na tunjugu. Akianani leo nikishika mutu, my chick atenda kuku. Lamba chuko kilamba mutu, tupa lugha kamata mutu. Chuma mzuri hainaga kutu. I keep it 100, me and OG, we blowing this money. Yeah, you know we run the streets, you know we killing this shit. Level up.
Bana, unajua kutoka rasta omoke sikuze matufurishia magwado. Bro, hiyo fuku yake lazima tuitemee mate kama mababu. Wacha ni mgoogle bro.
Magic's anger on the beat.
Tupatane Friday. Basi tupatane Friday. Check hivi ndo mnaingia kusababisha mwendo aste kuwatisha. Kapesa kananiangaisha, waiter niletee ile ya kawaida. Na leo nimepiga lukufisa, leo kila picha nalipisha. Leo siwezi toma kitire kwa nini, nimejibebea ndani ya kichwa. Nikiingia manzi yangu kuisha, nikimwambia nakosanisha, alafu nakutoanisha. Bouncer toa huyu mori amelalisha. Polisi Polani Friday. Yo, Polani Friday.
Ati mnantafuta na mwipati, utadishi nini likijaba au kaimati? Huyo si wangu ni wakamati, dema kona mini duna patipati. Kapwa kazuri anaitonga jikapi, huyo utekwa na ODTX ndio gari. Sijui English patwa poa ni walamba, hata jua nilifuliza nikitokea na kitambi. Kama Christoph mini beshte wa mutudho, buda peleka hiyo injili yako huko. Chunga sana usinipeleke na fujo, tinani yako wapi? Faster mimi huo.
Polisi Polani Friday. Basi tupolani Friday. Sherehe sifanyaga na roho moja,
itisha waita bila woga, na ikifika kabla ujaonja mwaga kwanza fallen soldiers. Rule number 1 ati obey your dust, alafu mamoshi wachia waras. Dance slow leo adi mejaa magas, wakirombosea ile mbogi ya magwash. Nikizima kutucheka Nairo, vitu zangu zipelekwe Shylock. Bantu leo ama Nilos, kauwezi tii kunywa nylon. Polisi Waleni Friday, Friday, Friday. Basi tupolani Friday, Friday, Friday.
Ahoy! Ladies and gentlemen, we're back
Going
with
out.
mamas na wagukas and the peers.
To all our ladies.
That right there is Walevi na Polisi.
Walevi na
Featuring
Polisi.
Lil Minor.
Discuss. Walevi na polisi
Unajua
discuss.
composition inaweza, si ndio?
Walevi na polisi. Alafu unajua ilikuwa after Lil Minor alikuwa ametoa kishash. Sasa
alishikwa.
sijui kama alishikwa mahali kama kanisa akaenda kwa walevi, rada akatoka kwa tempo ya waras.
Akaingia
Kwa
Walevi
kwa
na
tempo ya
polisi
Leza.
akashika. Exactly. Mimi naona Jali amua mpunish na polisi juu ya kutoka kwa tempo ya waras.
For real?
That's
Me, I'm
what
telling you, it's a honest now there was an issue, eh?
Conspiracy theories.
And unajua hii social media iko na mambo. Somebody went and posted akasema there has been ama have been. July, have been ama has been. Has been 69 people who have been stabbed and killed.
Wapi?
Huku maeneo ya
By the
KCA,
way.
Thika Road, Globe Roundabout.
How many people?
69.
In the past 1 week.
Because the police unit that was killing gangsters was disbanded. Disbanded. Is it true?
Man, I didn't hear of that story until now.
It's on social media. It's very big.
Trending story.
mean,
So
I
watu wa
saying-
Strath ndo nasikia wakiteta sana.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
jana ya
yeah.
juzi kwa gate kuna watu wa 6. Unaona gate ya Strath ndo hii. Mauchi wako hapa wako nini? Like 6 people students walistabiwa kwa gate.
Can you imagine?
Na wakaporwa. What's happening?
Ni kubaya.
Walevi na polisi.
Walevi na polisi, but now it sparks a conversation on should gangsters now, unajua makara wanafaa kumada wase ama juu sasa inaonekana ni kama sasa ni kubaya.
Tumerudi kwa nini? Mimi naweza sema history yote hatuwezi, unajua vile Wakenya sisi tunapenda kuona shida moja, tunachukua ka bandage tunaifunga. Watu wako njaa. Si ati wizi ni ya magang sasa hii. Uliza Biko, shamba yake ya manyanya zilikuja huko zikabebwa mbaya.
What do you mean?
Ananiambia unajua karao.
Wana harvest nyanya zangu wana zikuwe zimekomaa.
Hata sijakomaa bana.
Mboga, mtu anakuja anachuna mboga ni kama anaenda kuuza kwa soko bana.
Ana harvest, kuchuna, kuharvest.
Na mtu alikuwa
This week
niona nikifanya hiyo kazi. It's been happening. It's not just this week. It's been happening.
kwa hivyo next tunaweza set ka trap tumpate.
Huyu nataka ni fence. Alafu ingia hapo.
Tumtrap na
Ile movie ile series ya watu wanavaa hizi matracksuit inaitwa aje? Hizi za games.
Hunger Games. Hunger Games. Inaitwa nini? Squid Games.
Squid Games. Akiingia kwa hiyo compound. Squid Games.
But now let me ask, when you get such a person, and this is actually very debatable, when you get such a person, unafaa umpeleke kotini ama umchome?
Umchome, bro.
Mimi
69?
Mimi
69, you can imagine after those 69, the families, children,
Yeah.
mothers, daughters,
What was
how they
affected?
feel. 69.
Yeah.
Not out of the ones that survived. Hospital bills.
Yes.
and survival, because
Yeah.
after you get stabbed, of
You don't go
course,
to work.
you don't. What happens
Yeah.
after that?
Strain that takes
And
over.
depending on where you've been stabbed, bro, there are some people who will never live the same life
True,
again in
true.
their life.
So your
Yes.
life changes.
What are they?
A phone,
100 bob.
8 bob,
Somewhere.
coins
But
za
maybe
40.
unajua the way I'm saying we should like address the problem, the bigger problem, which are the
Of
bandits
course.
that kuna wezi. You know, like more than 2 million Kenyans wanakufa njaa. Like hao ni wa watu tu like 30 wameona hata kufa njaa na kuna msee fulani pale akona something.
Akona do.
And pia kuna this thing imekuwa addressed hii wiki. Jalango amekuja na nini fulani figure fulani akisema that 30 million Kenyans wameapply for the green card.
Imagine.
Yani watu wanataka kuishi Kenya ni watu 20 million. Just
Peke yake.
imagine 30 million Kenyans. Hiyo ni crazy. Who wanna get out of this place?
Hata mimi nimeambiwa ni apply sana.
Hata mimi nimeambiwa but sijafika ku apply, sijafika kwa hiyo 30 million. Nataka kujua Kenya mnataka kuenda wapi? What up?
People want to get away, man. People want to get away. Na cheki hapo hivi on our live Kenya Mose akisema yeye amejam.
Amejam.
Tumehakiwa. Oh yeah.
Ako like that is an atrocity.
Kabisa.
Atrocity. Tumia vocabulary. Kenya Mose.
Wewe na Samido WhatsApp group moja.
Wewe si WhatsApp bana.
Yes.
Manze, and then I have a moral underscore tomorrow requesting called by Big Yasa. Definitely coming.
Nice.
Definitely.
Still looking for the hacker.
Oh yeah, na pia kuna comment hapa kwa hiyo post yetu ya haka tunaendelea kusoma. Teddy Maingi ndo alisema this is quite unfortunate to hear, especially from you from 254 Radio. Yeah, wanaitwa Teddy Maingi. Ama at WhatsApp Teddy. So
Hakuna heshima, no respect.
Tumeambia watu wasome.
Biggest online radio station in this country. No respect, my friend. Muna hack.
Tunaambia we have been hacked bana.
Watu wa Twitter tunafuta wote.
Elon bana. Elon Musk. Get the mask out bana. Tunahakiwa huko. There is change making group. Aseni ini group inaitwa change making group.
Change making group.
Wanasema in Kenya it hardly does. But when it does, it does. I'm saying it.
I don't get it.
In Kenya it hardly does.
What's our philosophy?
But when it does, it does. Does ni 10 over 10. Ama ni does ni ya 10 bob ikipeni ya
show. Nimeget kwa hiyo ni does. So does. So when it does and when it doesn't, it doesn't does.
Yes, change making group
just
Kenya.
Does. Change
Kuna
making group.
Mubaba
Wacheni kutukompliketia maisha
bana. Kuna Mubaba light. Hapo kwa hiyo tweet ile tumetweet that listen to your mothers and fathers, this creative SHIT does not pay, go to school and get a job. Mubaba light anasema lies.
Yeah, yes sir, I can agree with you. Tuseme marongo.
Ka umeenda shule, uko na degree nini, we are still struggling in the same Nairobi with the same people who don't have degrees. Like myself, I'm still in school, but degree yangu sijui itaniletea nini juu hata nikimaliza si bado tuta struggle sisi wote.
Utatamak. Tumekuwa hapa nje kuna watu, kuna msee kama BIKO akona file hivi ya certificate.
Alafu imekuletea nini? In this day and age, you just have to be smart.
yangu tu inakuwa refu.
You just have to
4
be
pages
smart.
CV.
Inafanya tu kazi.
Na ina experience.
Una print tu na pesa mingi.
Just a 4 page. Imagine zile vitu umesomea skills.
What you need is experience.
Sure.
What you need is experience.
So that's Baba Light akisema ni lies.
Let me ask now, what's the future of universities in that?
Hey,
university ni business. Mimi I know.
Sasa wanaambiwa wafungue biashara ya kulea nguruwe.
Aki, ndauza sweetie ndo mpate pesa ya university.
That's fine for university. Mimi na believe or maybe for me I think like it's about time watu wame realize that university ama tertiary education ni hoax. Like ni hoax. The whole thing is a hoax. You know, university inafaa kuequip na skills. but these universities main agenda yao inakwanga to document files. The most important person kwa university ni registrar. Mali files ziko grades zimewekwa.
Yes.
It's not the faculty, si maprofessor, si zile daro mnasomea, si zile skill mnapata hapo. It's the registrar, the dean of student, mahali grades zinawekwa na bazaar mahali pesa mnapeleka. That's is one of the most important things kwa university. So I think the time watu wamerealize ni hoax. University education ni hoax na most of the things unaweza fundisha na university unaweza jisomea mwenyewe kwa online at a cheaper cost. And
how to space travel, you go on YouTube. How to go to
let
space.
me tell you, there's nothing you can't learn.
Internet,
the digital age, that is one of the beautiful
everything.
things it has brought us.
Akina Oxford.
Then how do you get the certification that this is quality or not?
Online courses.
The reason why people go to universities or this education, whatever, is to get that certification. For the same thing, you can learn without getting the certification.
True. Exactly.
And you have to pay a fee.
So according to you guys, everything is accessible online today.
Everything is accessible
everything.
online.
Mimi kila kitu nilisoma kwa daro yangu BIKO, procurement and supply chain management. Nizaenda ni download pale free, hata si zile nalipanga $1 ama $2.
Yeah.
Those also walikucharge tu kukaa kwa kupatia exam na kupatia papers. So the business ni the whole university education ni business. Na kwanza kuna something imehappen. Unajua like right about now Nairobi University wanalipa times 3 the amount walikuwa wanalipa.
Guys,
because universities ziko in debt.
Yes.
Na nyinyi masode mnaingia nyinyi ndo mtakava hiyo debt juu gavai pia iko na deni yao kubwa ya 10 trillion inajaribu kufix.
Yeah.
So basically what you guys are saying is that nikijoin university na join university si kuenda kupata skills zenye zitanisaidia ku stay out of debt. Actually naingia university nikiwa na deni.
Yeah.
Utapata deni.
Na university kama unataka kwenda university labda uende university. What happens in university? What are hugs?
Unless it's
too many
traditional,
hugs.
unless
Hugs
it's
everywhere.
jobs.
If you want hugs, go to the university, bana.
Yeah, unless it's for traditional professions, like the way you said, what about doctors or lawyers? Fine, that one is acceptable.
Unahitaji lab.
But when it comes to university, for me, what Corona brought was online schooling. Sometimes naketi darasa naangalia yu professor ananiteach kwa lapi.
Ana recite tu.
Ana recite vitu najua ama vitu naweza soma peke yangu. If I had my school syllabus without my professor, I'd be fine.
Better.
Kila kitu iko online.
Ana recite
Everything
tu
is
na
online.
bad voice.
Yeah. With a bad voice, yes. Amen.
Well, not want to be a professor right now.
Ati ni ngumu.
Not listen to the show.
Unajua, I believe watu wengi wanaenda uni juu baba yao na mama yao wanajua mtu akitoka high school anaendanga university. That's the biggest. Watu wengi wako uni juu mama yao na baba yao walisema waende uni, and it's sad.
Yeah.
Na pia wapiro wanaenda kutumia pesa mingi. Watoto wanatoka tu kuinza wanaweka hiyo certificate hapo chini ya maji, alafu wanaanza kuchora na kuimba na usanii yake. I'm not talking about myself.
Yes.
Ninaongea watu wengine. I'm talking about other people. So like watu they traditionally watu wanajua university is where you go to be someone.
But you know also the social skill is important. Lazima ujue kurusha mawe, kuteta,
kuhagwa,
kuiba kura, like things that are fundamental.
And a university na ulipe 2 million to hug people for 4 years.
Exactly. I mean, we would not have Babu Owino if there was no, election rigging in universities.
So Umar says,
Umar
these days, it's all about what skill do you have. Some certificates are pretty much useless.
True. Mimi niko na yangu nani?
Like which one?
Pretty useless.
Ati computer packages.
BIKO
computer packages in
very useless.
Kuna hizo.
BIKO watu wa business.
But kuna vitu useless for real.
Let me tell you kwanza what ni tulisomeshwa na watu wenye walikuwa wanatusomesha business. So walikuwa nasema that after every 4 years kila kitu inakuanga new. Like the way the world ina operate in a switch. Niko like bado mnatufunza the same old things that kuze yangu alisoma BIKO 2002 alisoma.
Imagine the same way, the same
things, the same
it's
way.
not even about the same thing, it's the same way. Like if you don't change because times are changing. Number one, times are changing.
True.
Things are changing.
Very
even
fast.
the way that we interact with each other out here.
Even the way we sell things, the way we market
things are changing. But if the schooling system, if the education system does not want to change and actually equip you to be able to handle how things have changed out here, then what are they doing? They're actually putting you into problems because unapatiwa skills zenye you need.
So you should be more practical.
Yeah, I think schools should have been more practical from the start, man.
Okay, let me ask you now. Thank you. You practical congregation and generation.
Yes.
Secretly July.
What's up?
CBC nowadays they tell children tafadhali go get a condom and demonstrate.
Very fine.
That's very sad.
Ati go get 100 shillings, bring to school.
Maybe I'm like
bring sugar so that we can demonstrate a shop.
That's not proper education.
Now, what is the line?
The problem is the whole idea with the CBC is actually a beautiful idea.
It's a beautiful idea.
It's a very beautiful idea. It's more practical.
Kabisa.
That is how they want it to be. When it comes to kitambo, wazazi wetu walikuwa na learn pottery. They could make pots. They could kulikuwa na home science which was vigorous. Mtoia alikuwa na learn kufunza. What is happening now, it is being walimu na education institutions are being opportunistic in this sense. Mwalimu juzi tu, there was a text I saw from a kid's neighbor ati yeye, and you know it's in a neighborhood where kids wanasomea almost the same school, so you find like 5 kids from a same neighborhood wametishwa unga. Kila mtu ameambiwa leteni unga kilo 2, kila mtu 2. Another group has been told to bring hizo viazi. Another group has been told to bring the money. Now what's happening is hizo vitu si ati zinatumika kwa hizi shule, walimu wanagawana. Because hata ukiuliza huo mtoto wako, did you guys eat? Did you guys have this? Did you guys actually cook those things? No, it didn't happen. Tulipewa tu hii na hii. So where is this? Unaona? It's not that the system it's not that CBC mbaya. It's the people or it's the implementation of that. It is Kenyans have this culture of corruptness. Lazima Mkenya atafute njia ya kukulia. Lazima.
My sister, like maybe kwetu tu mimi ndo si mwalimu. My sister na my dad wanasomesha CBC. And I've watched them wakipatia watu kazi. My teachers wako na kazi mingi ya kufill in, like kuna subjects kama 18. Uko na agriculture practical, home science practical, PE practical, social education practical, hygiene practical yake, kila kitu na practical yake. Like it's a lot of
na class moja iko na wanafunzi 50 and they're like 4-3 streams.
Lazima kila wiki you fill in rows kama 1 hizo 18 zote za practicals wamefanya hiyo wiki. Like it's a lot of work pia for the teachers. Na kitu nimenotice pia na watu hii wana nice kwenda shule the next day juu kila day ni adventure shule. Like wako na kitu fulani wanafanya, kama leo how baby scarecrow, kesho wameitishwa sijui balance, kesho wameitishwa make a homemade guitar.
Wazazi wameanza kujifunza kutengeneza zile magari za za mawaya.
Every day is an adventure. So for the children ni fiti. Kwa mapero ni ngumu juu nimeona mapero wakistruggle. Wanatengeneza hizo mavitu. But I think it's a step towards the right direction, CBC. Yeah.
Okay. Lakini
just a step.
We're just waiting to see because already the CBC is being fought. The CBC is being fought like really hard, and I get why there's that fight. And again, as I said, it is the implementation that is the problem.
Sure.
Because again, with this age, wazazi wetu wana struggle sana kupata time ya kukutafutia, because times are hard. So again, kuambia mzazi lazima ukuje ufanye vitu na mwanafunzi, it is the best idea, but you know, you have to think about this parent. Kuna mzazi mwenye anatoka kwa nyumba 5 anaingianga 9, sawa? Mzazi bado ndio anafaa kuja atengenezee mtoi scarecrow. What time parents, you can involve the parents. No, it's not wacheni kukuwa busy. It's cheki inafayanzia huko juu. We're supposed to have more opportunities for our parents to actually be able to have fewer working hours, because mimi nataka ni kuwa job 3. The economy is so bad.
It's horrible.
8 trillion debt or something.
Yeah, man. So it's about creating that space for the parents to be able to also have some time for their kids, and also creating the balance for the kids to understand what's going on with the education system. Wajue hii CBC inamaanisha nini? I don't think kuna msee amekalisha wanafunzi chini. Watu wanaongelesha wazazi na huku nje na politics nini CBC. Who has actually sat down with these kids to tell them this is what we're trying to do? What do you think?
Watoto si unajua tunawaimposingi on everything.
That's the problem with Africans.
Kama mimi ni Mkristo, you
Africans
better
kids, Africans treat children as children.
They don't have their own mind.
They don't want to
exactly.
They don't want to believe that a kid can be able to have an opinion on something.
Exactly.
But have you experienced that in your life, in your career, like your parents thinking you're not?
Of course, that I'm not competent enough to make my own decisions or make my own choices.
Like you only just mess up.
I only just mess up. Ama, what would you do?
What would you do?
Ati nimeona maisha, wewe hujui kitu.
Na yani na maisha ya 1840s colonization. This is the digital age, you know.
We are probably the most informative or informed
generation. Information is right here, just here.
It's here on
you just need to use your fingers.
Yes.
Crazy manze, na chiki time me fly. It's now 12:50. We got 10 minutes to go. I want us to have inaitangwa aje hiyo segment, I'm forgetting. Quick fire or something. Yeah? So Sam is going to ask you some really quick fire questions.
As long as
kabisa. Nice. So we see you on Instagram looking spicy. How has your journey to become body positive been?
There was a time I was heavy as hell. I was double the person I was, and I was still confident enough to show my body.
There was a time you ulikuwa mkonde?
There was a time hata nilikuwa mkonde 56 kgs. Then there's a time I was 110 kgs.
Wait, what?
Yes. There's a time I was so depressed though. Nilifika 110 kgs.
Yeah.
So I've been all over on the scale. Yeah.
Flexible.
Flexible.
You can be anything.
But
it's not a nice one.
I believed in my magic.
Yeah.
Wow. And I was like, you know what? I want to look a specific way and I want to be confident in myself. Nikaanza to work out, eating right, and all of that. But body positivity is not about looking like the standard beauty, whatever.
Then what else?
Yeah. It's about what comes from within. If you're a beautiful soul and a beautiful person, you're beautiful. You're already it. Now the confidence bit just comes from, first of all, realizing that 90% of people fake their confidence. The other 10, yes, they truly have it, but it comes from within. Yeah.
Wow. Hi. The next thing I would want to know, you play the drums, you play the piano.
Yes.
How is that for you?
It's tough because I don't practice enough. When it comes to piano helps me with vocals, learning how to sing in different keys.
You can write on the piano?
I can write, of course.
Nice.
But with drums, inanipeanga outlet. Niko nimekasirika, kuna boy fulani amenisumba akili. I just go play the drums.
Nasi buju
boy. Buju amenikasirika.
Buju boy ako sawa.
Ako sawa. But with drums, I can then let out that frustration.
Nice. Okay, so you draw, and
Yes.
I want to know, like, kuna kina Peter Bruegel, akina Leonardo da Vinci. Who are those, like, people who inspire you, who draw and you draw inspiration from? None.
Because
Nice.
me, what I draw,
Yeah.
or what I paint,
Yeah.
is usually an expression of how I feel. It's not influenced by other people.
Anything. Nice.
It's influenced by my emotions.
Like nothing.
It's
No
very
one triggered you. You didn't see like a painting you.
sikuwa na ati painter na do job flani because like no.
Yeah.
I just picked up a paintbrush. I liked how it felt. I did it for a long time, for very many years, until I got good at it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, the next question. Tuliambiwa tukuulize kwa IG yetu.
Yeah.
When are you coming back on YouTube?
Sasa sinatoa muziki.
Tutosheka na muziki.
Shule, manze.
Tutosheke.
Manze, mutosheke.
Wengi wa nini? Wa
Juka,
vlogs na
sasa if I
vlogs.
join YouTube, the nonsense I'll talk about it. I really wish I could document. I live a very interesting life.
Yeah.
I wish I could document it.
I see your these short clips that you take.
Yes.
The stories. I try and make my life as
colorful.
interesting as possible.
Nice.
Man, some of the things I see or go through, it's just interesting.
Nice.
But manze nani ataketi chini ya edit hizo ma videos alafu
Mimi
nana niko studio sijui 16 hours na
nimejitolea kuedit video. Tafuta mtu mwingine wa kuchukua video sasa.
But I will be back.
You'll be back.
I'll be back.
Nice. So, tunaulizanga watu what's their star sign? Tunajua yako ni Leo.
Leo.
Yeah. Because you're July. How deep are you in astrology?
Here's the thing.
Like you follow that, countdown. I call it countdown.
I follow it because there must be a reason. Not follow it as
like it's your religion.
No.
Yeah.
What I do is I try to understand why you can't
like
fault
something that resonates.
You can't fault so many human beings for believing in the same thing.
Yeah, true.
There
There's
must be some reason.
truth.
What is the psychology behind so many people believing in the same thing? Astrology.
Ulevi.
It's your Ulevi.
And
It's
just,
your Ulevi because
you
there are
know,
people who take it
when
very
it comes to
seriously.
stars and all that, me and Nagatu, it's just these are just guys who are
just
looking for
But
answers
you see,
that are not
has
there.
been there. Those
Forever.
looking for the answers in the stars has been there for ages.
Forever. Before
for
the
decades,
Bible
for
was
thousands
written.
of before the Bible was written. That is
Sure.
how people were able to tell
Navigate
different
the
things.
seasons.
So why? For me, the only reason why I read about those things or I research those things is because there's a reason why a lot of human beings were believing in that.
Nice.
There
I want
must
to
be a
ask
reason.
you.
Yeah.
We have a Taurus moon. Like the Taurus moon, full moon,
Yes,
the lunar
the Taurus
eclipse.
full moon,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, most astrologers wanasemanga that it brings you into conflict, into touch with your childhood friends, caregivers, parents, just brings things from your childhood. Experience your wiki.
But
Oja
what I
kuti-
know about full moons,
Yes.
it's one of the best times to release
things.
What
The inner wolf.
Inspiration.
the inner whatever stabs you. So, for example, if this Taurus new moon, because I've not read about it this time round, if it's about your inner child and inner conflicts,
Sure, it's
it's
about
a
that.
time for you to release some of the childhood traumas and to address some of your childhood problems that have made you who you are today, or have brought problems for who you are today. So personally, for me, when it comes to this full moon, new moon, whatever, you'll be interested to know as a woman, when your cycle syncs up with the moon, it really does affect your emotions and you mentally.
The emotions zinakuanga heavy when the moon is
me when
bigger.
I've synced up with the moon, walai,
Utasikia.
you feel some type of way, but not many people are knowledgeable enough or aware enough to go start looking up what is the correlation between the moon
and
whatever
what
is
I'm
happening in the cosmos with my cycle, because you also have to remember the universe also lies within us. We are part of it.
Yes.
So
we are the universe.
we are the universe.
Nice. This
It's positive.
positive. Let me. You've spoken about something spiritual.
Yeah.
Are you religious? I'm a spiritual.
I'm very spiritual person, not really. I grew up Catholic
Nice.
though.
Yeah.
Hey, I grew up
ngori
staunch
ukwenda
Catholic,
catechism.
But yes,
Oh my God.
I'm spiritual now.
Oh, you're a spiritual person.
Yes.
Nice. Do you meditate?
A lot.
Nice.
A lot.
Nice.
A lot.
How did you begin? Like only mention you as only come around as a meditation
Unajua kuna
mindfulness.
kitu I think one of you said how because you said for you to be an artist you have to have a lot going on up here.
Yeah, man.
So I meditate just to keep my mind still. To
Nice.
keep my mind from being not being my enemy.
Kabisa.
So
To quiet down the noises and concentrate on
quiet
something.
down the noises because we are such a we are so distracted as people
Nice.
in our day and
True.
age. Sometimes we just need to slow down and stop. So me, that's how I started. I had just too much going on up there.
Unajua watu wawezi meditate ama naysayers. I want you to tell them like 2 ama 3 things ume experience like
Hey man, they had an astral projection. Yo,
Tell them. Tell them.
When you meditate,
Nice.
you elevate yourself to a very higher
Please.
consciousness. You can't
I
even
do
explain.
meditate, but mine is
Yours
on a
is
different level.
See mindfulness. The zero
for me,
sufuri meditation.
No, yeah, I'll tell you something why the zero sufuri meditation works for me. Yeah, it works for me because, as you said, you are able to quiet down the noises, and it's like lucid dreaming. You're able to control. You're able to control what you want to think about.
Yeah.
So this is a catalyst.
Yeah.
Into my spiritual life. We could talk about this all day. Our time is just against us, man. I want secretly July to give us a parting shot. Salimia watu wawili watatu.
I just want to shout out to my mom.
Aww.
I need support quite.
Mothers are
That's a
awesome.
fast.
I
Big up to your mom, man. Big up to your mom.
Ameona huyu msichana
Umekuwa stubborn sana na hii maneno.
Nimekuwa stubborn hadi akasema sawa basi.
You're a star now.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm still waiting for that.
To Sichangi, he has a gig today.
Oh yeah, man.
My little brother, even though alininyima bacon na asubuhi ni sawa tu manze, nasikia uchungu but ni sawa tu.
Ndio unasikia njaa hiyo.
Unajua kwa nini alikunyima?
Eh.
Anaitwa Sichangi, kuchangia.
Awe nichangia.
Hawezi kuchangia hara kidogo.
Who I want to shout out to is you guys for having me on your
Oh.
show.
Oh, thank
I
you.
genuinely feel like this is obviously first of many.
Nice.
Manze
Kabisa.
enjoy. All these hours have flown by hadi. Masaa tunaangalia zinaenda.
Zinaenda.
So shout out to you
You're such a
guys.
vibe.
You're doing such an amazing job,
Thank you.
Manze. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you, Jula.
My
Thank
parting
you
shot
for
ni
you to
kama
come.
hauna mtu kwa baridi kunywa kahawa.
Usemi utafutwe. Why are you misleading
Your girl
people?
is single too, so
Hey, bana.
I was listening.
Your girl could be your call.
Wacha nikwambie, mimi mission yangu saizi ni kutafutana na Cupid. Ni mnyang'anye hizo maaro.
Mamishale.
Pige nyangolo, I'll just be coming July. It's been real, manze. Thank you so much for blessing us with your aura, with your vibes, with your vibration and your music. We will get to look at your stock. We post some of your paintings if ziko online and just your journey in life.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you
Sawa
so
sawa.
much. Thank
May you make that moolah.
Kanairo.
May you make that moolah.
Muendelee kutuambia mkipata the hacker mwenye ametuhack.
Yeah, by the way, still looking for the hacker.
We have
So
a
make sure you
ball.
tell us. We have suspects. It is an inside job, number 1. Ama
Yes.
Ezekiel Mutua.
Ezekiel Mutua.
Mwenyewe, the man.
And if you know anyone who worked for Twitter
Na
in the recent
Fudo
years
hii.
na alichujwa was among the ones who were chujwad. Ebu tuambieni hizo majina. But it's been real, manze. Let's meet next time. Ama you guys have something. Nataka kutuma salamu.
Leo tupatane tu 2 February, 2
Yes.
for Beer District.
Yes.
in Westlands jioni. Samuel Sichange atakuwa na headline the grand opening of 254 Beer District.
Atachangia mziki by the way, as much as apendi kuchanga ni dope peke yake. But muziki ni dope.
Yeah, muziki ni dope.
Yeah, so make sure we meet up in Anza 6 by the way.
Yeah.
So Beer District 254 Brewing, let's link up and have a good time. It's always a pleasure when we link up with those guys, manze. Mr. kutoka
German. Tell us.
Unaishi mbali wewe.
Wacha nikwambie. Ni pesa. Unajua ukiishi Nairobi huna kitu.
Hapana, usidanganywe bro.
Nyanya ni 8.
Sasa ndio watu wako na kitu.
Sasa
complain, unasikia tukizusha.
You're suffering, there's nothing left in the pocket.
You're not suffering.
That's why mnangojea watu blow roundabout kakisi katanyonga.
Situekelee
bana. Bora, mwacha hii tabia. Tafuta kashamba lima sukuma. But anyway, point is be love, make love, do love,
spread love. Everything love,
manze. My name is TRIVAD Peter. I love you guys by the way. It's been a minute. Na tutakaa tuongee by the way. Najua mko na maswali. DM me.
I still insist tumehakiwa. 254 Radio is going to the world. 98.5 wamekuwa kitusikiza live and clear. West USA. And of course umekuwa kisikiza at www.254radio.com na pia Twitch/254radio. It has been the Quorum show. I've been your boy Abo and Mr. Sam Muthondo na July amekuwa in the building. God.
What's up?
Yeah,
vibe.
The secret is out.
Yes.
Imebidi. It's been real, manze. I've had so much fun. Yani, mimi na feel nikani nilikuwa grao. Nimesweat dready. I don't know how that is possible. But yes sir, manze, catch us next time 9 a.m. mpaka 1 in the PM www.254radio. Make it easier for yourself. Just download the Radio 254 application. Ndio watu wanatuhack tuwapate. Itakuwa easier by the way. Ndio tuwapate. Download the application and see you next time as coming up ya 254 Binti Africa and Lucy Lugano.
What reggae?
Hey. Asa niseme tena Lucy Lugano.
Lucy Lu, mbona kwani kuna crash bro? Unaweza confess?
Sina ndege ya magari. There's no way nime crash.
Okay.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, irresistible. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. So catch me at 254 up next. Bye. Be love, spread love, make love.
Amen.
Tupatane next time. Bye, manze. Kwaherini. By the way, nani Omoro alikuwa ame request Big Yasa Cold.
Yes.
So right coming up. Yeah. That is what we're leaving you with. Big Yasa. Bye. Bye. We love you. Bye.
Yo, 8 side, west side, Mud clan, yo.
Mikey got the hit though.
Yo, listen.
Mix must stay alone.
Hizi shit sometimes ni cold. Lazima ukue Joe hard and bold. My friends, my bitches who fold. Kuna story ya ziko told. Ilikuwa this close cool lose hope. Mloki ilienda coast. Kuna highs na kuna lows. Ni cold. Hizi shit sometimes ni cold. Lazima ukue Joe hard and bold. My friends, my bitches who fold. Kuna story ya ziko told. Ilikuwa this close cool lose hope. Mloki